It's your man Black Cobra back once again with the Wheel Life Show. Today I have the one, the only Sensei Vegan.
What is going on, everybody?
Yeah, we gotta
Thank you
run it
so much,
back.
I know,
I
right?
forgot to hit the go live button and we're
That is
talking
funny,
and
dude.
I'm like, why is nobody in the chat? And I'm like, oh.
Dude, we was going in too. That is funny, man. Hey, you never know what goes on behind
Behind the
technical,
scenes.
technical. Behind the scenes is no joke, man.
It's crazy. Yo, we were talking all kinds of stuff. We start getting into it, and I'm like, go
Wait a second.
live. Wait a minute. Cause
I didn't even do it. I'm glad you caught it. I would have never caught it.
yo, it was the chat. It was the chat. I didn't see the people in the chat. I was like, something's up. I looked down because I normally have it like automated. And
Hmm.
everything jumps, it goes boom, boom, boom. But you gotta start it off hitting the right button. I was like, oh, big mistake.
You gotta teach me some of them skills. I'm still learning
Oh
how to stream,
man,
dude.
there's so much. There's so
Yeah, it's a
much.
lot.
But I love it though. I love it.
I do. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I
So, big shouts out to everybody in the chat already. You know it. Already in the house. I see him. Electric Unicycle. Good day, Cobra.
What's happening? Dale is in our
yo,
crib.
yo, Dale's funny. Oh, vibes in the house.
You
Both of
see
y'all.
vibes.
Check them out. Yo, he said, yo, Cobra and Sensei. And Spartacus is in the house. What's up, man?
Spartacus, what's
And
happening,
yo,
brother? Always in the trenches, man.
always. And Dale
Always.
said, no, I didn't spell Cobra wrong. Good day, Cobra is an Aussie saying.
Get that on a shirt, man.
Yeah, people be like, wait a minute.
What?
What's wrong with your spelling?
Get that on a
I
shirt.
like it. I like it. Yo, he said, yo, Tommy and Dale. Everybody's saying what's up to everybody. Oh, hold on. Let's
Uh-oh.
explore with Tommy Horn. What's up, Tommy? Yo, Tommy, I got something for you.
Club Cobra, baby. Club Cobra. Pay
Yo,
your admission at the
Tommy,
door.
Tommy's my boy, yo. We used to club together, and we
Oh,
both
man.
just retired from the police department.
Nice.
So,
Congrats. Again, thank you for
yeah,
your service, man.
yeah, that's my fellow
Congratulations.
retiree over there.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me back that off a little. I like to see my green in the background. Um,
Got to get me a new setup. It's in the works.
yeah, man. Uh, One step at a time. You know that.
Facts.
Yep. Matt
Oh, I got to give a
CA.
shout out. I'm sorry. I got to give a shout
Go.
out to Green Master Mike.
Yeah. Green
Mikey.
Master Mike.
Yeah,
Where's he
man.
out of?
Actually, Mexico.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only caught him a couple times and I didn't catch that. Mexico.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Doing this thing. One of the
All
Rebel
right.
Rider crew.
All right. I see you, Mexico. Let me bring this down a little bit because I want to get the shirt. Oh.
Oh, dude, I'm looking forward to that.
Yo, this is for the show, but the rally is coming. The rally is
Yes.
coming, bro. Real soon. Real soon. But
I
yeah,
got something coming for that. For the
I heard.
sir. No more Tesla. Oh man, you gotta retire
Yo,
the Tesla and the RS, man. For that.
yo, man, I'm so happy for you. It's not even funny. Man, I think about that Tesla,
I
like
love that wheel, dude.
you was not letting it go. I was like,
Dude, I love that. People don't understand. I love that wheel, man. I love that wheel.
I'm like, come on, man, let it go, let it go. You're like,
No, no, yeah.
Oh
It's gone
man,
though. It's gone.
yeah. And the sad part is we let them wheels go, and then you always feel a little, certain type of way about it.
Facts.
Because I'm gonna tell you, the 16X still
Dude,
holds a place in my heart.
that wheel is still, that's a legendary wheel, dude. That was
Yeah,
one of their best wheels.
it still holds a place in my heart, man. And I wish I still had it to teach people on.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
I'll use the RS for, is to teach people.
yeah. Um, let me see. Yeah, Tommy says we were waiting. Yeah, man, I know you were. We were already deep in the show.
We were deep. Yeah, dude, that is freaking hilarious, man.
And you
But
know
it's all
what?
good.
Let's not forget. We want to give a shouts out to
The
Showtime.
showtime. That's the highest. You ever hear my voice go? I'm gonna
yo,
choke myself on live stream here. And the
yo,
reason why we said this, right? Zen was I think he had like a question of like female riders, people's favorite, this and that. And I said, man, I never hear Showtime's name put in the mix. And Showtime was one of the first, one of the original female riders laying it down. And she can ride too. So shouts out to her. Hats off to
yeah.
her. She got skills, man.
Yeah, we were talking about her. She gets missed a lot, but she's always behind the scenes helping out and doing stuff. And, she's big in the community. So shouts out to Showtime.
Yep.
Um, Senior E moment. What's up, James Darnell in the
In the house.
house?
James has entered the building.
Yes, he has. James is always around, and I'm still mad at you, James, for your
Uh-oh.
April Fool's joke.
Oh, dude, he got me with that too, man.
I was so mad because I was like, what happened? Yo, I was ready to call you.
Dude, I was like, wait a second. Then I started reading through the comments. I'm like, oh man, they got me with that one. That was good
Yep.
though.
Yeah, man. Oh, Pete Lee. Yo, Pete Lee is who I sold my V11 to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that was his first wheel. And now he's got an EX30. I think he's got a ET Max also. He's like big wheeling now.
The Max 30 combo.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good combo, actually.
Yeah. Electric Unicycle says once you get used to the links, the Tesla will be nothing but a fond memory.
I know, man. Dude, dude, I love that freaking wheel. I did stuff on that wheel I shouldn't have did, but man, I love that freaking thing.
Oh, she's in the house. Showtime.
Boom! What's happening, Showtime?
Yeah. Well, I got something for you.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this soundboard is crazy.
That's awesome.
Aaron Arce. You get the one nice day, the taste of good weather, and the cold just ruined it. I know how you guys feel. I haven't been riding either since that nice day we've had. Man, all right.
Right.
You just jumped us into it. Here we go. This
Dude.
weather is bullshit.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, it is. I think this is probably the worst winter since I've been riding, and I've been through a lot. It's either cold, extra cold, or just too damn cold. And windy, right?
Cold, extra cold, or too damn cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun, man.
But you know what sucks is that when you look at the weather, like the upcoming, there's nothing on the horizon.
Nothing, dude. I don't know what's going on. We're almost back halfway through the month going into May. And normally April, you're at least in the 60s, mid 60s, somewhere around there. Dude, we're in the 40s today. It's probably going to go down into the 30s tonight.
Snow.
That's crazy.
Yo, today when I was driving around, it was 32. And I'm like, that's freezing.
Yeah, it is.
Then I drove by fire hydrant that was burst open. So black ice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
come on, man.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on with
the weather.
Come on.
In April. Think about it.
That's what's killing me. How are we in April and this is what we got going on? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. But it is what it is. We gotta do.
Just roll with it. Just roll. So I just been getting myself ready, ordering different things for when the weather does warm up. So I'm ready to go.
That's it. Okay, so today's show is about how we're dealing with this crappy weather, right?
Huh?
And you just hit the nail on the head. Shopping.
Yep.
it's a it's a problem, man. I- Amazon, clickety click,
I think they're
clickety
sick of
click.
I clickety clack. I think they're sick of me. You on here again? It's like, damn. Jeff Bezos calling me, yo, dude, you need to calm down with that.
Yo, he told me easy on the clicker because he's
Right?
like, yo, the
That's
delivery
funny.
guys. I'm getting one, two different delivery guys like bang, 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 just dropping
Bang, bang, bang.
packages.
It's facts. I order a lot of stuff off there, man. I mean, it's quick service. You get what the heck you want off there. Anything you need. I think I just ordered a new pair of riding shoes.
Yeah, you got the Iron Gias.
Dude, I stick with those
I
things, dude.
love them.
They need to sponsor me as many pair of them damn things like that. I love them, man.
Yeah,
They
yo,
work.
yo. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Um,
Just buy a half size bigger. That's what I tell people. Always size at least a half size bigger.
Yo, I just got the black ones. I love them. I want another pair already. I'm like these are so comfortable.
They are. I
Yeah,
have I have black ones. I had gray ones, and then I just ordered a pair. You know when you get the Timberlands like that natural color, I
yeah,
ordered a pair of that color. Yeah.
yeah. Yo, come on, Dale. Yo, you know what, Dale? Yo, he said, I don't know what y'all talking about. It's beautiful and sunny here in Tasmania. I'm like,
Lucky him, man.
whatever, whatever.
He come up
Yo,
here, man. He'd die of hypothermia coming up
for
here.
real. he'd be
Seriously.
he'd have two coats on and still be cold.
Yeah,
uh,
it just makes no sense. And it's like you say, it's not looking any better. It's not
yeah,
look I think maybe Sunday, and then
I
the
think
temperature
I think it's
dies back
Monday.
down.
I think it's Monday. This dude says Sunday's supposed to be decent out here. Um, I'm assuming his name is Indiana EUC, so I'm assuming that's where he's at.
Yeah, we get
So
1 day of relief, and then it just dives back into the crap.
it's nuts. Like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, James Darnell says it's 81 there.
Oh my
Whatever.
come on, James. Help the brothers out, man.
Yo, it's been 32, 42.
Yeah,
I'm like, really? Can we get some 65, 70? Like something?
and that's where it should be.
Yeah. It's wild. I've been dealing with this depression and like wifey, she's from Puerto Rico. She's like, this ain't she's like, this ain't right. This ain't right. She's like, she's she told me this is not the way things are supposed to be. This is
No, no, nah. I'm gonna make up for lost time when that weather heats up, though.
Oh yeah, me too. Look,
Hold on.
I'm raring to go. Look, I
I'm
just got this Amazon. Oh, the new one.
Ooh,
Oh,
look
I
at
just
that.
I just stepped up because I
Oh,
had the X2, and I didn't get the X3. I was like,
wait a second. Dude, you
yes.
were shooting everything on an X2?
Mm-hmm.
All
Actually,
right.
a lot of the recent stuff was just GoPro. I didn't even use
Okay.
my 360.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah. Let's see.
It's just 360 footage, man. It's like you got to double edit. Oh
That's the
my goodness,
problem.
that's what drives me
Yeah.
crazy with that, dude.
Yeah. That's the problem.
And the
Um,
files are huge too.
Huge. Yeah, but you know what? On the GoPro, I just started using that 4K. I was using 1080 all this time, and now I see the problem. Some of the
Hmm.
degradation in the footage.
You'll see,
When I,
yeah.
yeah, when I watch it back, I'm like, damn, I should have recorded this higher, and I wasn't doing it. So now I'm like, all right,
Right.
let me just move up to 4K. 1080p has been cool forever, so I'm like, I'm good. But now I'm like, they're up to 8K on this thing, so I'm like, at least I got to be at 4K. So
Got to be at 4. What I
yeah.
normally do is I'll shoot in 4K, and then when I load up to YouTube, I'll
Mhm.
just take and put it in, like scale it down to like 2K, and it seems to be pretty good that way.
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on it now. I just opened this this box today, and I'm like, you know, you get something new. I'm like,
Yeah, I definitely need a new camera, man. I
yeah.
shot, dude. I've shot, no joke, over 300 videos on my DJI Action 3. Over
Hmm.
300, maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of videos on that thing. So, and I have a GoPro 8, but I use my DJI more than anything. So,
Hmm.
gotta get
Cameras,
something.
you always end up with more and more cameras. I got a GoPro 7, I got a GoPro 8, I got a GoPro 10.
Yeah, you're always cameras.
Now I got I had the X1, and that went to Showtime, and now then I had an X2, and recently that's been acting funny. It like keeps shutting off on me, and I don't know if I need to
Uh,
update it or what. And I'm like, you know what? I was getting frustrated, so I said, just go ahead and do it.
just get a one. For
Plus,
360 footage, I shoot with the Q-Cam,
oh
and
yeah,
it works out. It actually shoots pretty good.
it,
It
the,
shoots pretty
it's
good.
big though. That
Yeah. Oh,
camera's
dude,
that
it's like carrying a football.
is
When
beefy.
dude, it's like
Yeah,
having you have those balloons that stick on a balloon. That's what
yeah,
it's like a football on the end of that thing, dude. Your arm gets heavy, man. It's heavy, but it shoots
yeah.
good.
Well, that's why I like this one. It's a tiny bit heavier, but it feels so good. Like it's perfectly balanced, and that big ass screen. Oh, it's
Yeah, dude,
crazy, crazy.
that
So
helps. I banged that Q cam off the ground once already. I didn't scratch it. Dude, I didn't scratch the lens though, man. I cracked the bottom of it a little bit. Dude, my DJ, dude, every time I ride, I have a metal cage around that thing. Dude, I smack it off the ground, and that thing's still been kicking.
oh,
You can hear it. If you listen to the video, you bang,
he
you bang.
smacked it off the ground. Wow. Okay. Um. So Indiana EUC, he said EUC accessory is a must. I've been hitting up Amazon tough also. You can't help it right now, man.
No, but dude,
That's that's my therapy. I can't get my wheel therapy, so I'm
nah,
getting my shopaholic on.
it's tough. Like I try to sneak a ride in here and there, like, but it's like I haven't been on a serious ride in a
Hmm.
while. In a while.
Well, I just took this camera and went and walked my dog like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago while I was waiting to set this. I had to get outside.
You had to get outside.
But you know what's crazy? It was sunny and beautiful and cold as hell.
It was, you know, dude, the last
Cold as
ride I
hell.
went on, I'm talking where I put some miles, slapped the miles on the wheel. Dude, it was like 19 degrees. So when you start moving,
Mhm.
it's like 12 degrees. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm done. My hand was numb. You know, when your hand starts stinging, and I was like,
Legit.
nah, yeah, I'm done.
But
I said, I'm done.
you know what saved me recently is all the gear. And I know we keep saying it and we're like gear is important, but yo, it's for real. I have
Straight.
that lazy rolling super thick like arctic jacket that I don't care, the wind ain't getting through that thing.
It ain't getting through that.
Yo, I've been out in the real cold in just a t-shirt on under that jacket, and I was still like warm,
Good.
like hot. I was like,
Nah,
that jacket is for real.
gotta open up the vents on the
Yeah,
side. Yeah.
and I have two of them. I have the sweatshirt type one, which looks the same. It's just a
Hmm.
little thinner material,
Okay.
and then I have the thick one. But the E rides gloves. Oh my god,
The Iron Fist,
the
the Iron Fist one.
Iron Fist. I just put those on the other day. Woo! Yo, a fees, you get some.
Hats
Yo,
off to a fees.
hats off. Listen, that is real. If you haven't messed around and got those E-Rides Iron Fist, even the regular ones, the Max P ones, it's
Hmm.
the same as the Iron Fist, but it's breathable. Like some air can
We
get
use those
through.
in the summer, warmer
Yeah,
weather.
yeah.
Right.
And they have the ones with the fingerless. So listen, yo,
I gotta ride with fingers, dude. I'm a
eh,
bass player, man. That's the thing I'm afraid to go
you
down and
can't
scratch
mess up. Yeah,
mess up my darn fingers, man.
yo, I'm telling you though, those E-Rise gloves. Matter of fact, hold up, I'm gonna pull them up over here
Yeah,
because
pull those bad
I
boys
did.
up.
I got them over here, but I'll put them up on the screen so you can see
Put them up on a chain.
them.
On a chain.
Because E rides
Well,
have
he get dude, he puts out some good products though, man, with the pedals,
oh man, yep. Those are my favorite pedals still.
cargo pads,
Yep.
yeah.
The gloves and the pedals to me can't be beat. Like I know there's several other things that you can use, but those are two things that I'm just like, yeah, that's it. Nobody can mess with those as far as I'm concerned. Especially because
Right.
the other day we went out. That was my first ride. I did a video.
I
Um,
saw it. I was like, "Man, I wish that was me." I said, I wish I was there. Yeah, you had a nice crew, man. Had a nice ride.
yeah, we had a bunch of nice wheels out there, and that was what's up, man. I was like,
Question, what was Showtime? She was on the Master? Was that the
yeah,
Master before? Nice.
yeah, she
Okay,
was on the
good, good.
master. Yeah. Here, let me shift over and put these up real quick. So these are what I'm talking about, people. These are the E-Rides gloves right here. Um, these are the regular ones, the Max P. Matter of fact, can I move it over a little? Let me see so you can see the side. Yeah. Um, oh, I just went full screen. Didn't mean that. Hold on. Do 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 do. Yeah, these are really good. Yo, I'm in love with these gloves. And then they have, let me see, the Iron Fist. Let me see, they have those up here. The Iron Fist are the same glove, except it's winterized. So these right here are not winterized. These they are warm, but the sides you can still get some air through.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can. They're still breathable. Um, and then and here's the fingerless ones if you want those. Which I just got those too. Uh,
Okay,
I'm I'm
nice.
I'm with you though. I usually like fingers
Yeah,
covered.
just case, dude.
Yeah,
I don't want to scratch, get bust up, skin your hands all up your fingers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It. But you can do it if you want, and
Hmm.
they still give you some protection. You know, but it is. Let me see. See if I can find the Iron Fist. Oh, there's the pedals. Oh man, them pedals,
I know,
crazy.
dude.
Here we go, the Iron Fist. So in case you're wondering how much they
I'm sorry.
cost,
I'm
yeah,
laughing, dude. It's like when you start looking at all the accessories, I feel the same way, dude. I can go on eWheel site, eRide site every day and just look, man. Like Christmas.
Yo, it's
I'll hit
true.
them all.
It's true.
E-rides,
Oh, I see.
alien
Yeah,
rides,
let me switch to
next
US
gen.
site.
I hit all of them, man, just looking.
Yo, you can't help it, man.
You can't, yeah, you can't help it, dude.
There is just way too much. There's there's so much gear and not enough time.
Facts.
Oh my god, there's just so much to do. So I'm trying to switch over to the US site. I did switch over, but now I'm trying to find the
I
gloves
don't,
because that was the European pricing. Um, but you can find he has both sites, so you can find it if you're in Europe. You can go over there. Oh, hold on. The global store. Sure. Oh no, it just
oh,
switched me
I'm
back
like, I
again.
can't see the chat. Here's it right here. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
I
tell
could, I
you.
was like, yeah, I was
Pull.
like, I can't see.
Oh, did you pull it up on something else?
I finally did. Yeah, I was just looking over. I'm like,
You're like, I can't see what he's talking about.
I can't see nothing. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. Yeah, now you can see it all. Yeah, but if you guys go through his site here, you'll find all kinds of stuff. And there they go, right there. Full fingers. Um, you can see they got the skid plates on them. These are the P2s. He's just got so much to offer, man. And I just want to keep shopping. Like you said, it's hard to not keep shopping.
Dude, you can't help it. You can't, and that's the thing, man. You gotta, you want to. That's one thing. Always make sure any of your protective equipment is always up to
Yeah.
par. I mean, gloves, knee
Yep.
pads, whatever, man.
Yeah. These are what's up right here, though. I'll tell you, these gloves are no joke. They got the side protection. In case you slide on the side of your hand. The red part holds your pinky, so in case your little finger gets pulled to the side, you won't break
That,
your finger.
that's clutch right there.
Oh yeah, they got the skid plate on the bottom. Then they have the hard wrist metal in the back, so you have both sides of protection. And if you're just chilling it and you don't want your hand that stiff, you can take the metal out of the
Oh, you
back.
take that out?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just slides out.
Okay.
But it's got knuckles protection, the finger protection, even a wiper. If you look on the side here, it's got a wiper blade to wipe your goggles.
Dude, I remember you saying that. I think it was in the video. I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, damn, he really did
But
it.
you know what's cool about that? You know he's a rider. To
Yeah,
come up with something like
yeah.
that, you know he's a rider, man. You
And
know?
not just that he's a writer, but he's a writer that's thinking about us. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because
Yeah.
he's had like 8 iterations of these gloves. He keeps
Wow.
updating them and updating them and updating them.
Wow.
So yeah. Um,
Good for him, man.
what did he say? So Green Master Mike, what up, man? We were
What's up,
what's
Master
up,
Mike?
brother? They need to install heat warmers on EUC for the Yo, where they gonna put the heat warmer? They gonna put a booty warmer for you?
Heated seats, heated seats.
Yo, for real. Then if that's the case, you gotta do like my car has the heated seats and the massage seat.
Oh my goodness, dude.
So,
I'm telling you,
so
man.
EUC with a
That's
massage
funny.
seat.
So yeah, that's funny, dude. That's a good one though.
So when does the links arrive? Dun dun
Probably within
dun.
about the next
Yeah.
two or
Okay.
less, two or less, two or
Okay.
less, two or less. I'm trying to aim it to when the weather gets a little bit better. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'll be ready. Then I go
Man,
out. Start.
I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too, man.
when I think about the weather out there, man, I be like, just
Hell no. Nope.
waiting, man. What's that?
Man, I think I gonna break my neck. I want to get at least 2 or 3 century rides in this summer. I've never done 100 miles. I definitely want to get a couple
Let's do it.
century rides in.
Let's do it.
You
You
know,
know what? You you come this way. I'll come that way. We'll meet in Connecticut because there's a lot of people in Connecticut, and we'll just meet and do a
that that'd be nice. That'll be
long ass
nice.
ride.
Yeah, because it don't take me long to get up your way anyway.
Yo, I'm ready.
I'll,
I'm
I'll do
so
it.
ready.
I'll do it.
Look, like I said, I had these gloves on. I had my lazy rolling jacket, and then I got the armored jeans.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if people
Mm,
are sleeping on them armored jeans.
mm,
Dude,
mm.
I have 2 pair of those things.
I'm
One
about to
of
get
them I've
another
been
pair.
those things. Oh, I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love them, man.
Because
I
when
have street brawl. I think the ones are street brawl, and
okay,
then the other ones that are making them are called rock jeans. Actually, the rocks are my favorite. And
yeah.
I've been wearing those things for the last 3 years, and they're still holding up good.
Hold up. Let me scroll down a little bit. My man, big boy, fast boy. Yo, what up, Nick? That's my boy right there. He said I only buy riding cameras from Best Buy with the Total Protect plan.
Oh, you
Bring them a
God.
pile of parts and walk out with a new camera.
Walking with a brown little lunch bag with your camera in it, be like, yeah, yo,
Yo, you know what, Nick?
that's fun.
You are the one that keeps pushing me towards Best Buy, and I want to do it. The only reason I haven't, and I do have the protection plan, so
Mhm.
I can do that. Only reason I haven't, Nick, is because Amazon's right on my phone.
It's just one click
And it's
away.
one click, legit. I know I
Bam.
could go to bestbuy.com, but Amazon is like clickety click click clickety click. I can't stop myself. Yo, I got 6 packages today alone.
I only had 2 today. Only
Well,
2.
6 items. I had 2 boxes, or 3 boxes, but they packaged
Okay.
6 items in there. And dude,
I would recommend getting a metal cage. That's what I got. I got
Hmm.
mine. I forgot who makes the darn thing. I'll put it up in one of my next
Oh, for out
videos.
front.
And it yeah, dude, it makes a huge difference.
Hmm.
It'll make a
Yeah.
huge difference.
Yeah, I know what you're saying when them packages come in. Well, the good thing for me is that we live on a dead end, so there's not a lot of traffic here, and I got cameras on my house, and
No,
my
no.
and my.
Metal cage, I mean, to protect your camera.
Oh, you talking about for the
Oh,
camera? I thought you were talking
yeah.
about for the delivery packages.
No. I'm pretty
Oh,
no, where I live, I don't have any problem with the
look at
packages.
look at.
No porch pirates.
See
Yeah,
the
that thing looks
you can you
beautiful.
see the little piece? That's metal. It has it came the bundle came with a little metal back piece,
Nice.
and it pops off. You can pop it right off, and so it protects the backside. Now it doesn't
Good.
protect the front side, but
Mhm.
I was like, oh, and they do make a cage to go around the whole thing,
Yep.
so I'm thinking about that too. But yeah, man, I you ain't
Now,
the
I don't have
only
any
one.
porch pirates around my way.
Yeah.
No
See, I
porch
got
pirate.
my dog. You come anywhere near the house, you can hear her. The guys delivering packages be like hesitant. I'm like,
That's funny.
she ain't biting you. She's inside the house. You'll be all right. But she
Yeah.
alerts. Can't nobody
Yeah.
walk on my porch and be like, oh, they
Well,
didn't
that's
hear
good
me.
though.
Mm-mm. We heard
That's
you.
good. Well, I used to have one, like my neighbor used to live upstairs. Her dog would let you know anyone coming up by the door.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, he was cool.
Yeah, I'm the same. Um, let's see what's going on. Oh, hold on. What's he saying? So what's going on with the Sherman L being 10K after the new tariffs hit? I heard E-Wheels
Wait,
isn't
wait, wait,
going to
wait,
be
wait.
stock
10K?
isn't going to be stocking them anymore until anything changes. You guys hear about that? I heard there was going to be a huge increase. I did
Wait a second.
hear that wheels were going up like 4 grand, and I was like, I don't know if that's true.
I don't think they're gonna hit 4 grand.
I,
I don't think they're gonna hit four
I,
grand. I don't know.
I,
I'm glad I got mine now. Then
yep, you got it
I'm glad I
just
got mine.
in
All
time.
right, dude. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll talk.
under
We'll
the
talk,
wire,
man.
under the
Yeah,
wire.
dude.
Um,
Yeah, but yeah, we'll
James
talk.
said the new bamboo printer looks tempting too. The 3D printer. If you look over there, you'll see I just
I
covered
wanted
it
one.
with a shirt.
I wouldn't sleep, dude. I would. That thing would be running all night,
I,
all day.
I want
I
I
that's
wanna
I want one so bad, but
yeah.
oh man.
It's a
Okay.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You start end up doing stuff like this. I tried to print uh Black Panther head.
Oh, that is cool though.
Yeah, it's dope, but it
What
wouldn't
happened?
it wouldn't finish. Sorry. It gets like almost done, and then it starts messing up. And it
Look
happened to
at that,
me
dude.
4 times. No, 5 times. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm having trouble.
That
And
would
it's
be cool, dude.
yeah, and it's supposed to hold your headphones. Um,
That would be cool.
yeah.
Is the file corrupted?
No, I don't know what it is, cause like I got this one. Look at this I made that
That is cool.
Cobra.
Yeah, I think you had that on Instagram, I
I
think.
did, yeah,
That is
and
cool.
it's dope, and it's like solid. Well, it's hollow, but it feels good,
Right.
you know. And then the headphones just sit across the top. So
Man, I dig that.
yeah, man, I want to get back into it. That's another thing that helps with the bad weather depression.
And with the depression, man. You gotta get what's that your dopamine fix, man.
Yeah,
You know?
it's hard not to, man. Um, Dale said it'd be cheaper to import an EUC from Australia than to pay 104% tariff.
Well, isn't Bagode moving like an operation to Malaysia? Like when they were showing a C8, they were in Malaysia.
Yeah, I look. That's their new plant is in Malaysia.
Yeah, so that
So
they can I mean there's ways the
yeah,
weasel around it.
yeah. We got to find ways somehow. They just gave me a couple of prices, and I don't think they were giving me prices with tariffs in mind. So I don't know if I would still get that because I was trying to get a C8 um, shipped out so we can
Oh,
have
dude,
it for the rally. Um, to do some
that is
demos ahead of time and stuff, but I haven't been
right.
successful yet. So
Wow, I like that C8.
yeah,
Well,
that.
anyway, dude, what we can do is I have a couple pilots in my family. We can they can fly 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 us there, man.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Oh wait, Greenmaster Mike said no e-wheels and Alien are purchasing the batches before the tariffs hit, so the fall batches won't be affected. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Well, we just
Well,
have to see too, and if that's going to even last that long, man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
we have to.
did you see the news today? They said that
Yeah,
the government is renegotiating with everybody, so except
yep.
China,
Except, yeah,
the
90
one place
days.
we need.
Yep. Yeah, man. Hopefully it blows over. Hopefully I mean, come on, be civilized about it and just come to a deal and let's go. We got to ride, y'all. We got to ride.
Yeah, like Indiana EC is. He says, speaking of accessories, you should check out the IQ Light V2 for the Sherman L. I think I saw that light. Like it does all kinds of crazy stuff. And I was interested, definitely interested. If you,
What are your opinions on the Sherman L?
oh, uh, that wheel, that wheel,
That says it all,
mm,
dude.
yo, look,
That says it all.
watch the video I just posted yesterday, man. That wheel. If there can be only one,
That's
that's the
it.
one.
That's the one.
That's
Okay.
the one. If you can only have one wheel, look,
That says it all.
watch that's the it. Video I just posted yesterday. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. That wheel, you can do long range, you can do high speed, you can do off road if you want, you can do anything you want. There's really no limit. The only limitation is other wheel comparisons. Like
Right.
the Lynx is smaller, so the Lynx is a little better, a little more nimble off road. But can you do off road really well on the Sherman L? Yes, you can.
Okay.
Um, if I was going strictly just for speed, I would do the ET Max because
Okay.
that's the high speed wheel. But I
Gotcha.
don't have no battery.
You're all right.
I went on a ride and 42 miles, I was beeping. My battery was almost gone at 42 miles. I was
Wow.
like, "Oh wow, this can't be
It can't.
my all the time wheel. This is the high speed, have fun, but this is not the all the time wheel." You know what I
I
mean?
got. I got
So
you.
if I want to do high speed for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the Sherman L.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
it just does everything, man. Everything.
I mean, like I said, the Lynx is 2,700 watt hour, but for my long range, I have the EX20, which more than enough battery for me.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Yo, I'm still surprised. Big Boy Fast Boy said the Best Buy app is free. Yo, he's
Oh,
funny.
man. That is fun.
um,
That is funny.
the tilter cages. So what is that? You talking about for the camera? Uh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so.
125% tariffs on Chinese products now. Yeah, just started like today or yesterday, I believe. So
Yeah, man. I don't. Hopefully, it doesn't last long. It's like right now, it's a poker game. It's a
yeah,
poker game.
it's crazy. It is
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
actually, freaking ludicrous.
Until these tariffs go away, the used market is about to heat up. Used prices will go up, and people are gonna start holding on to their wheels longer. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like the one says I'm pretty good. Like I said, I have the T4, I have the RS links coming, and then the X2. I'm good for a while. I'm good.
you know,
I think
you
the
know
links will probably become my just everyday
everything.
day driver. Yeah.
That's gonna be your everything wheel. But
Hmm.
let me ask you this, because I've been meaning to ask you. You tall as hell. Why do you always go for the smaller wheels?
You know what it was, dude? I think because of I like grab and go wheels. I love the grab and go,
Okay.
and I have to give a shout out to a fees for that term. That's a good
Mhm.
term, grab.
No, no, no. Hold up.
Uh
That's
oh.
my term.
Oh, oh,
A
damn.
fees took that
Oh,
from
yeah.
me.
Okay.
He recorded me in a video in China, and I said
Oh, he
grab
did?
and go, and he took the phrase and ran with it.
Dude, that's a good
Yeah,
phrase.
I
Well, for
told
me,
him. I said, and he said,
I
"No,
have to
I know
retract
that's
that.
you."
I retract that statement. Yeah, dude. I like those wheels,
Yeah.
and, I think when I got that Tesla, I just fell in love with the size of that thing.
Hmm.
It was just easy. Just pick it up, go, take it on the bus, take it on the train. It was quick enough range for me, and I
Yeah.
think that size of wheel was good. Then I got the RS. It gave me the speed. It was compact, and I was fat like a toaster. That's the only thing about the car, I was fat, dude. But I love that size. And then but this is the thing, though. For me right now, my favorite form factor of any wheel that I've ridden so far to me was the OG Sherman. I love the form factor of that freaking wheel, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Jules Ride is in the chat now. He said, so it means the OG Shermans are gold.
yeah. Yep.
It's yo
They are.
facts,
They
facts.
are.
Yeah,
They
yep.
are. That's a hard wheel to beat, man.
It
It
is. It really is.
it's a hard wheel to beat.
I I was in love with that for a very long time. But you
Mhm.
know what killed the OG Sherman? Suspension. Once suspension became real, I couldn't ride the Sherman anymore. I went back to the Sherman for a ride, and I was like, oh, my knees, my mm-mm.
Yeah. Dude, this is I love the Sherman. I got a great deal on the wheel. Now I end up I sold it, but this is the crazy part, right? I was riding with U-Stride in Pittsburgh, and this is what made me think twice about the Sherman. I hit this bump, dude, and my back. I was 6'1". I came home 5'5", dude. U-Stride flies past me. He's like, "You gotta get suspension, man." I'm like, "I know," and I was like, "Yeah." It
You
It
feel
does. I
it.
mean, I can ride wheels without suspension. I don't
Hmm.
mind it, but once you get it, you're like, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Once
Yeah.
you get a good suspension wheel that
Mhm.
has the suspension locked in for you and adjusted, you ain't going back. Um, and really, the Sherman S whew, killed the game. Like I had the master and the pro. The suspension wasn't really the greatest. Obviously, I never really got it dialed in for me perfectly. And
Mhm.
then I got that Sherman S.
Like
Man,
butter.
oh my God. I was like, this is a Cadillac.
Coupe de Ville, baby.
For real. I was like, I should put a plate on the back that says Caddy. For Yo, I love riding, and that's why I was like, Sherman L is gonna be the one. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Um, Mike is saying there's a lot of companies moving to Mexico, but Gold's opening a branch in Malaysia, so they're already trying to keep pushing product into the U.S. Yeah.
Their US
Oh
is
yeah.
their biggest buyer.
Yeah. Of
I mean, that's
course.
just the bottom
Uh,
line. It's their biggest buyer. They're not gonna lose that.
there's no way. My EUC journey. What's
Journey.
going on,
Oh,
Euro? Yo, he's in the house. Another legend. Another legend.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you, it is incredible to see that no matter what, so many people are still like pushing forward and wanting new wheels, and it honestly feels like, I don't know, a disease.
No, it does.
'Cause I always
I
want
mean,
another
but
wheel.
to me, it's like what we're doing now is basically what people were doing in the car realm, modern cars and stuff. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Basically,
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yep.
The whole drag racing, street racing,
Hmm.
modern car, the shows. That's basically what we're doing right now, man. I
Hmm.
wouldn't trade it for anything.
No.
I'm having
No.
a blast.
I wouldn't either. It really livens me up, and I know I laugh a lot, and I do that because there's just well, it's me, but there's
No, it's a
so
good thing.
much negative in this world. that, and and I've dealt with so much of it that this to me is my release,
Mhm.
and I doesn't matter who tells me not to. I'm riding. You
I'm
know,
I'm I'm riding.
I'm
I
riding.
already said that.
Mm,
I'm gonna ride.
yeah.
That's another thing. I'm glad you said that. Like you see, like people starting to panic over laws. E-bike laws, this laws. I'm like, man, they got more important things to worry about than
Mm-hmm.
e-bikes and electric unicycles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep riding, and
Yo.
I'll fight to advocate for that.
Yeah, me too. And I tell everybody at some point we're gonna have to pay to register our wheels, and I'm okay with it because with that registration comes the right to tell Karens to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, dude.
because
Yeah,
there's
man.
so many Karens out there that
Oh,
have
man.
something to say about this thing that gives us joy.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm usually a pretty calm dude, man. I'm pretty calm. I remember I think it was last summer, dude. That was the last summer. I had to give a dude a quick choke on the sidewalk, man.
Yo, that was so funny,
Dude,
man.
I'm glad the camera kicked off, man.
Yes, yes.
I put him in a front guillotine and
Uh huh.
just eased back on it.
Yep.
And that I could feel him. He was on his way out. He was on, dude. He was going to La La Land, dude. And
Yo,
oh man. But it's just like some of the stuff is like you're not bothering anybody. Like, and they got
nope.
something to say. Mind your business, man.
Yep. Yeah. Um, James said we are tough to catch. You right, James. You right. But there are fools, and it cracks me up when I see them because I'm like, what are you? Oh, Jules Ryan mentioned Tarzan. Remember when
Oh,
he had to
Tarzan, yeah,
he had to ting
dude,
that dude
that's
up?
epic, Jules. That was epic, man.
Sometimes
Dude,
you got to do it. I I thank God that I haven't had to, but I got close with EVX. Me and Mickey, we were riding in New York, and some dude cut us off, and he just was giving us the business, and we're like, dude, just go about your way, man. Go about your way. And I'm sitting there, and you get in the stance.
you got to get
yo,
ready.
that
Yeah.
foot drops back, and I was like, hey, and I looked at Mickey, and Mickey's like telling the dude, hey, cut the shit, whatever, whatever. And I'm just looking at dude's hands and shit, and I'm like, if he
You do.
swings, he going to sleep.
That's it. No, facts. Facts. Like the dude when he came at me, I already had set in my stance
Mm-hmm.
to just drop bam bam. He didn't even know. I'm like,
Yeah.
this dude's already set up to get knocked out. But then I said, nah, dude, I'll end up going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I didn't hit him because, dude, there were like 5 cop cars showed up.
Yeah.
But this is the funny part, Cobra. They're coming and they walk up to me. I'm like, damn. And they ask me what happened. So I tell them. And one cop's like, hey, I know this dude. We see him zipping around all the time. He don't mess with nobody. He's like, do you want to press charges? I'm like, what? That was it. Yeah.
Oh man,
I've
that's
never had a
perfect.
problem with the police. I never had a problem with the cops ever.
Yo, that's
Never.
perfect.
Never had a problem with the
Perfect.
cops. Yep.
And that's how it should be. You know what I mean? It should be that way, but we got a lot of fools out here. So, but for bad weather, I look at it, and that's the other reason why I'm like, okay, is it really worth it? Because if I slide and go down, and somebody comes, you could get hit, and then you know people are already mad at you on a nice day. Then on a bad day, what you
Right.
doing out here? I
Right. Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like
I think
nah,
that
man.
too. I think that too. When it's wet out, before I'd be like, I'm just nah. I'm not looking to push my luck.
Mhm. Mhm.
Especially like, and these are like simple things. Crosswalks with the painted lines. They're not even
Yeah.
painted, man. A lot of those things are plastic. It's like it becomes ice. So you go to
Yeah, you
turn,
slide.
you slide,
Ooh.
you slide.
Yo, even
Those
when
things
I'm
are plastic.
when I'm
It's like,
carving and I carve across the painted lines, I'm like, "Oop, hold up, hold up."
yeah, yeah, man.
You never
And then,
know.
do you know what else is crazy too? The ice melt.
Yep.
If that stuff is slippery, man, you hit that
Mhm.
stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
so
gets all up in the wheel.
mhm.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Nah.
Um, Nick says some people can only be reasoned with a little shock and awe treatment. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I
Facts.
I remember, excuse me, having to climb up this big dude's back and choke him out. I was like, yeah, he was huge, and I literally climbed his back and
That's it.
choked him out. And as soon as he fell asleep, he was out.
It don't it
I
don't
let him
take long.
go, and I was headed to work. I wasn't even at work, so I
I'm
had
s
I had no equipment. I had no weapons, no
That's
cuffs,
funny.
no nothing. And dude was high on not meth, um oh shit, LSD. And
Wow.
and he was he yo he would he they had put some angel dust or whatever in his joint, and he was grunting at me.
That's crazy.
I
A lot
said,
of times it
dude,
gets super strong after doing
yeah.
that
He said,
crack. Ugh.
I said, oh shit. I said, oh, this ain't gonna be good, yo. And he was driving a car, and he stepped out of the driver's seat and let the car keep going.
That's he's freaking ghost riding. That's crazy.
The car hit a pole. He looked around and went to get back in the car and drive away. And I'm like, no, you can't drive away. Like, I could see he was like way out of
That
it. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on. Hey, come over here. Let me talk to you. He said, "Rrr." I said, oh, shit. I said, come on, man. So, I hit him with a leg shot, arm shots. I'm like, nothing's working. I can't take this dude down. He turned towards the car again. I just climbed up his back, and I was like, nighty night. Yo. He fell asleep, and just as he was falling asleep, a female officer was headed to work too, and she
Oh, she
happened to
got
have
okay.
some handcuffs on her. I'm like,
Nice.
cuffs. She tossed me the handcuffs. I got one cuff on this big motherfucker, and he woke up.
Oh no.
I said, come
Was he
on.
fighting?
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
my
but by then, um, three other people showed up, and we all just pig piled on him enough to get the cuffs on him.
big child on him.
Yo, we literally had to
Oh
put
my
two sets of cuffs
goodness.
on him and link
I
them
believe it.
together. It was
Wow.
crazy. You know, we took him in, and in the cell block, 4 hours later, he woke up and he said, "Hey, what did I do?"
Oh,
Didn't
he
have
didn't.
no memory of what happened.
No clue. Look at that,
Crazy,
man.
crazy, 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 man. Um, but oh, what's
He
up,
said he
Link?
wants he wants to buy my links to DuPont.
Without tariff.
Oh, dude.
Yo, hey, oh,
That-
speaking of that, if anybody wants a Commander Pro, I still have mine for sale. Um,
That's cool.
yeah, I snapped the pedal hangers and that jump at the
Dude, I
last
remember that.
event. Yeah, and
I'm sorry for
that
laughing,
was
dude, but
crazy. Yo, it was funny.
you
Yo,
popped up, dude.
it was funny because I survived and didn't get hurt. So it was very funny, you know.
I was like, man, he went high as hell. Dang,
Without
you
meaning
popped
to.
out with that, dude. You had some hang time, dude.
Yo, legit. I was up in the stratosphere.
That's funny. Now I'm gonna
Yep.
hang on to that links for a while, man.
Yeah.
That'll
You have to.
more than enough wheel for me.
You're gonna be so happy with it. I'm telling you. I rode Linda's. Shouts out to Linda. I rode
Shut up.
hers, and I was like, I thought the Lynx was gonna be way too small for me. And I'm like, I like the feel of this wheel.
Nice. Yeah, because it's like this will be the first wheel that I get that I didn't even test ride. I'm just
You
like,
don't
I'm
need
just
to.
yeah. I'm
You
like,
don't
nah,
need to. You're gonna
especially for the
like it.
I got, man. I'm like, nope. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
Karens need reality checks sometimes. They call them Karinas over here.
Oh, Koreans. Yeah, they do, man.
Cariña. Oh
Yeah.
man. What did he say? Is that politically correct to call a bunch of cops on a suspect a pig pile?
Dude, I didn't even catch that. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yo, you stupid. Yes, that's the technical term. Oh, Amped Electric Games. What's up,
And
Seth?
Seth is in the house, up in the
he said
crib.
he said it was the jump heard around the world.
It was. Because I looked at it, I was like, damn. I said, I didn't know Cobra could jump like that.
Neither did I. Yo, that Commander Pro suspension, it compressed, and that's just said boing, and I went choom.
Straight up, dude.
Oh.
Like he was Evil Knievel jumping the fountains at Caesars.
That's what I felt like. Like when I watched it back, I said, "Damn, that's Evil Knievel right there."
Tell you what, he used to jump at stuff on it was a Harley. It was a
Yeah,
Harley
yep.
dude.
He did. Let me tell you, it felt crazy being airborne and helpless.
Dude, yeah, I'm not a jumper, man.
I couldn't do shit.
I am not a jumper.
Oh, anyway. Okay. So 2 things. Number 1, the Shermie L, like I said, is in effect over here. But I also got the X-Way.
Dude, I forgot you had the X-Way.
I haven't even tapped that yet.
No.
Yo, I haven't
That's
adjusted to suspension to go off road. So I'm glad that I made a double buy before the tariffs kicked in.
You're set.
There's no way I would have been able to do it.
You're set.
I'm talking about how I felt, and Nick said, "How do you think your pedal hangers felt?"
And those hangers were like they're attached. Is it to the? You had to replace the outside shell.
I had to replace the whole shell. Yeah. So, Declan, shouts out to Declan. Yo, yes. Declan, my boy. Yes. Declan hooked me up. Thank you. Yo, Declan is the man, the mad genius, and he took the wheel for me, and I ordered a shell. As a matter of fact, I got to check in with him. Declan, let me know how that's going, whether you were able to swap the shell already. And then I'm going to sell it. So he's going to sell it for me. So if you guys are down, in Jersey or anywhere near Declan, he's got a Commander Pro. And if you remember, outside of those pedal hangers,
that's a new wheel.
It's a new wheel. It really is. I barely rode it. I was riding the Sherman S and the Commander Pro back and forth. So I really didn't put any real stress on it until that jump.
Stress test, everybody.
Yeah. So, but you know what I want to talk about? The Panther.
Oh.
Did you watch the video?
I watched the video, and I watched another video today on the Panther. Tep rides.
Yeah, Tep. That's the one I was watching.
Yeah. Dude.
As a matter of fact, let's pull that up. Let's pull that up.
That thing, dude, it was like, because when he went up the hill, I was like, nah, that thing's not going to pull up the hill. That thing, like, it was on autopilot when it went up the hill. You know what I'm talking about, that part, right? Yeah.
Yo, look at what he's got. Look, this is what I wanted people to see. Hold on, he's going back to it. Is the back of it. One of the key things I was concerned about is what they did with the connections, like the charge ports. And they fixed that. They did not.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think they 100% fixed the power button because they stuck it down under the front now. But it is better than it was.
Yeah, he had to take his gloves off to even try to
Yeah.
turn the light on.
Yeah, but look at those charge ports right there. Perfect. He was saying that he don't like it because it's when you tip it back. But as far as I'm concerned, you plug them up and then tip the wheel back and you golden.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking wheel, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And he did not have the suspension dialed in. I can tell you he didn't because it was much more cushy for me in China.
Well, how big? But the thing is, how big is Tet though?
He's tiny.
Yeah, I mean, because you're like 230, 240.
Right now I'm 248.
Okay, damn, round it up.
Yo, legit. I was 252 and then I dropped a few.
Down.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop some now that my hip is right. So I'll be working on that. But yeah, so he's a lot lighter than me. So when he said it doesn't really have. I was like, that wheel had a lot of suspension when I rode it. I don't know what was not dialed in right.
Play with it a little bit.
Yeah, because I was bouncing. Look, if you watch my video of me on it in China, you can see me bouncing up and down on it, and Marty bouncing up and down on it.
Roger,
all of us. We all said the suspension feels really good. So unless they completely change the suspension, that's the only thing I can think of. You know?
Because this looks exactly like the brackets on the back for the charge ports. Okay, so let's see if I can lift.
What is Nick saying here?
I want to show you guys this. Grip.
He said, I don't even want to know the Panther price with tariffs. 12 million.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude.
They literally said it was gonna be at least $6,000.
There's this plastic part here
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't dip down to that.
Very, very weird. Okay, so
there's no way.
Nah, but I wouldn't do that. No, I mean, to each his own if that's what you want to do. But I'm not paying. No, I'm not going there.
Nah, there's no way. That wheel is unbuyable until this is sorted out.
It drops down.
Yeah. Nick said, love the lighting on that wheel and that they're bringing back speakers and USB charging again. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing I liked about the Blitz is it had that same lighting.
Yeah, it's a beautiful looking wheel, dude.
Yeah. I'm a little upset that the ET Max and the X-Way, the two that I have, don't have that lighting.
I think sometimes they don't realize how much riders like the lighting on a wheel. A lot of riders like that because they go through a lot of trouble if it doesn't have lighting and mod it up with the lights.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing and run the lights down, up and down like I did on the other one. You know, just it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You know.
I'm not gonna complain.
And Nick said, he said, I was thinking 8,000 to 9,000.
Word of warning: do not attempt this thing at home.
God, I can't even imagine.
Yo, because even the Lynx is going for like $3,800, a little over $3,800, and that's going to be close to a $5,000 wheel with the tariffs on it.
Crazy. I'm just glad that I got discounts and I didn't pay full price for nothing, and there's no way I could pay full price and tariffs. I just couldn't do it.
Me either.
Dude.
Dude.
Couldn't afford it. That's a car.
It is.
Like
it is
a nice one.
Dude, I'm still driving an 04 Hyundai.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude. So guess where I'm going?
I can see you not buying a Panther.
Nope. Oh, dude, the Panther's bigger than my car. Where am I gonna put it?
120 pounds. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big boy wheel right there.
Yeah, that's
but I was surprised when I saw Tep on it though. It didn't look as big as I thought it was gonna look on him. You know what I mean? It looked Because it's narrow. It looked narrow. Didn't look as big as some of the other wheels.
You know,
It
why
looked
would you need to free spin
manageable.
over 100 miles per
Well,
hour if you
you know,
cannot
the thing
lift the
is,
wheel comfortably, right?
as
Alright,
big as the
so
Panther
I
is,
think we take it out for a ride.
it's
But
much
the thing is
better
that it's still like
riding
daytime,
than
so I don't
any
really wanna
other
go
big
out and do a speed
wheel
test.
ever
So we're just gonna,
Wow.
ride
yet.
casually around the block.
Like
Wow. So
basically
it's
time
bigger
taking
than the
it.
L.
And then tonight,
So
it's
the
gonna ride time.
EX30,
Alright, so let's try
the
to
Master
play with the wheel a
Pro,
little bit
those are
before I take it onto the
and
street.
the
Very
what's
interesting,
the other one?
actually.
Commander
First off,
Pro
also got the pad
GT
placement.
Pro
This is a little
Plus,
tighter
whatever
because
the
this is a
hell.
new wheel, and I don't want
It's
to,
it's
ride
like
loose
big
on
boy
it unless
wheel,
something happens.
and it rides better
The
than
wheel
all of them, I think.
physically is
nice.
slimmer than the
Dude, did you
Master Pro,
ride? Did you
slimmer
ride
than my
the
GT Pro Plus too.
the F22 yet? Did you get a
No.
chance to dim? No.
This is
Okay.
actually
Nope.
super,
King
super
Song I haven't touched
maneuverable,
yet.
you can see. And no weird
I
kind
saw
of
the
lifting
videos
turns
on it.
either. The wheel is
Looks good,
turning very
and
smoothly. I don't,
because of the
it does dip a
16X,
little bit
I'm
because
still
it is in race mode,
a King
but it's
Song
not
fan,
like too
so
overwhelmingly,
I'd like
you
to
know,
try
like
it.
dip it.
But
So
You
let
know
me
they're
just show you on
dropping
the
the
back.
F18 now. They got
yeah,
F18.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
I,
very
I saw
nimble.
this dude I know, Sensei Vegan, put out a video on it.
Very,
Who was that
very
guy?
nimble.
Yeah.
I don't really feel
Yeah, I
the
was like,
weight
look at
once the
Vegan
wheel is
dropping it
raised.
as soon as it come
Unlike
out.
the Master Pro and the
F18.
GT Pro,
I was like,
which
all
is
right,
slow,
all
Trying
right.
to stay up.
all the weight.
Trying
Yeah,
to.
This one feels
it's
pretty
hard
good.
not to, man. That
So,
C8
just
though,
a little call out, guys.
that was a
Man,
shocker.
Yeah, just gotta take it easy.
I
Okay,
think
so
I might have
first
shed a
impressions
few
of
tears
the
when I saw it. Go
suspensions,
bring it
guys.
back to Nicola.
This one is it's okay.
They
The
and
suspension
F the
is kind of
C8.
so-so.
They should just call it the Nicola,
It's
man.
not cushy.
But
Nicola
just
2.0.
call, yeah, just call it the
It's not
Nicola
like
and drop the C8.
firm either.
That don't even make
Yeah.
any sense to me.
Well,
I'm getting like kind of
maybe
That's
they
the
have
new
a
Corvette.
new
Well, that's the
naming
Corvette.
scheme.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the Corvette, the C8.
there you go.
So I'm guessing that they
So
kind of like
you know,
going for
maybe
a
they
firmer
I like
got
it.
more
I
in
like
store.
to
I like the
compensate
Nicola, dude.
for like the big
Yeah.
fat
The
American
Nick.
riders.
You know, I got stuck
Unfortunately,
on a Nick though,
I'm not that. Wait for this car to go.
and
Just quick
already
acceleration.
past the time for it to be
Very smooth accelerations.
I don't know,
30.
cool, not cool, but
A very
the
smooth
wheel to
climb
ride.
30. I did not
I
feel
I
the
had
wheel
to give up
grinding or
my
anything.
Monster Pro
Very
to
smooth.
have him do a tire
Very easy
change,
to handle.
and the only wheel he had for me to ride was a
It's not
Nicola,
bad.
and it was
I do
a
feel like it's a little
well-loved
tall, but I will get
Nicola.
used to
So, I'm riding this thing through New York,
Yep.
and I'm coming from
Very fun.
the
Definitely way more nimble
Monster
than, like,
Pro,
its
and I
predecessor.
get on a Nicola, and I
Big
feel like I'm on
improvements
the
in, like,
ground.
accelerations and braking
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
100%.
This
That's what you're gonna
because
feel like,
the,
like you're
the
standing on the
motor on
ground.
the Panther is
I was
different.
like,
This is a C38
this
motor,
ain't
I
gonna
think.
work.
I would
I
have to
felt like I
verify
was on an
when I get back.
escalator. Like
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
for
this
now,
is
we
this is
just
just
vibe.
way too
This is like a little
low.
pedal on my
Yeah,
So,
I could, yeah, especially, yeah, dude, definitely.
but I mean, it's a
I
nice
have to
wheel.
lean a little bit with these
Just
pads. I'm still
wasn't
not
for
used
the
to,
Nicholas.
like,
Never was for me.
having the
For some
front
Dude,
reason,
legs
I
further
never.
out, so
I
I
was
would have to use
never
my upper
into
body
that
more
one.
to lean
dude,
I
I
was,
love that wheel.
yeah. But the
Jesse Pike
C8,
let me ride his, man. I remember he let me ride his. I said, I gotta get one of these. But I never got it, man. Then I rode it again. I was gonna get the
45.
Nick AR.
45.
It's
Yep.
just like,
It's smooth.
always wanted a Nick,
Top to
man.
bottom so far.
yeah.
I need
Well,
some turns.
you can get the
Right
2.0
about here, sharp turn.
That's
for a low
Handle is
low
like,
price
just
of
like the Master Pro.
$5,000.
Even better.
$5,000
Stars over there.
plus shipping.
Let's go this way.
Plus shipping.
It's another
Let me go
$2,000.
fast, guys.
And a
I
crate
might as well
fee.
rent a
probably
boat
just
and
gonna
go
give
get it
a little
myself.
bit and then head back. 'Cause, man,
That might do it for you. That might do
I'm
it for
telling you, dude. It'd probably be cheaper to go get a flight and fly over there and get it and bring it back.
It would be. Yo. I I think that that's definitely a wheel I want to ride though. It
I wanna
might be
try
the next smaller wheel that I get, to replace my 16X. I would do that C8. Yeah.
That dude,
I
I
think
got
so.
a video gonna come out about that wheel because people were like questioning the performance. And actually, you know what to thank for this video? Stride. I gotta thank Stride,
Yeah.
and you'll see, you'll know what I'm talking about once I mold this whole thing together. Because he was on to something. He was definitely on to something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was before his time.
Yeah. Legit.
Yeah.
I just gotta pause for a second because in the chat right now, it's Ruben.
Ruben White. What's happening, Ruben?
That's my man. Yo, Ruben, shouts out to you, brother. And at my retirement party, he was representing for the EUC family. Yo, him and his
Fantastic.
son came to my retirement party. Shouts out to Ruben and Liam. Yo, appreciate you. No doubt. No doubt.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Yo, good dude. Good dude. He's always there. And
Always.
he's one of those dudes that'll give you the shirt off his back. Love that brother. Yeah. Um, so yeah,
Oh, Marty.
Marty!
Uncle Marty.
Yo, it's Uncle Marty.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what it was about that, Nick. I don't know if it was, dude. I don't know what it was about that. What I loved about it so much. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. There was a lot of love for the Nicola, and it was the only one of that shape that had all of what it had. The lights, a little bit of power, but I always felt it was so close to the ground.
Very close.
And I don't know. Even the Tesla, I felt like it's real close to the ground.
I actually raised the pedals on mine. I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of people knew that. I got from EUCU off of
Yep.
YouTube. I ordered put a 10 millimeter lift, I think it was 10 or
Yeah.
15 millimeter lift on it, and it made a heck of a difference. Heck of a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah. I knew that you had lifted it because I kept messing with you. So you told me about it. Cause I was like, dude, how you riding a Tesla again?
You know what's funny with the Tesla? This was crazy. That little thing was quick, man. I had charged a battery up one day. I said, man, let's go for a quick rip. I'm flying around on that thing. I had 34 miles an hour on that freaking wheel, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For that little thing, dude,
Yep.
it punched above its weight class,
It
man.
did. It did. It was surprisingly good. Like I rode I remember when I got my 16X, what's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. He rides with Panda, young Asian kid. He got a new Nick. And I was like, so we swapped wheels. He rode my 16X. I rode his Nick. I was like, it's nice. But I like my 16X.
16X is, like I said, man, those two wheels to me are like legendary wheels,
They
man.
are. They are. So, Balance Adventures. What's up? I didn't even realize that was him. Yo. Look.
What's up, man?
Did you sell your 16X? He said, I still haven't found a replacement for my 16X.
Okay.
Love that wheel. Almost bought another one the other day. Aaron, did you sell it?
Yeah.
Yo, that was your wheel.
No, did he say it? No. No, he hasn't found a replacement. Did he sell it?
I guess. Tell us, did you sell it?
It's just, I mean, the wheel. It's like those wheels. You can just, again, they're just so easy to snatch it and just and go on those things, man.
Marty's right. He said all the pedals were low at that time. You're right, Marty.
Mhm.
Except the 16X had pretty high pedals, and that's what I liked about it because it had a thick tire, 3-inch tire, and it was higher than the other wheels, like the Nicola, and that was another reason why I liked it. And a lot of people got on it and didn't really like that. It wasn't as high as the V11, but it had some
No,
decent
V11 was high.
Real
I mean,
high.
you got on that thing. It was like stepping on a step ladder.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. The Tesla was another fantastic wheel for its time. Loved the ring lights too. Yeah, the Tesla and the Nick had the best lights, I thought.
You notice how good lights on it was the V10F. The V10F had some really good lights on it.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
V10F had some good lights on it.
Was it the V10? The V10F? No, they had some good lights, but what was it I was gonna buy? No. You know what? The one I wanted didn't have. It wasn't for the lights. It was the 18XL.
XL, dude, that's another legendary one.
That was a legendary
at the time,
wheel.
boy.
I wanted that so
a
bad.
big battery at the time. For that time, anyway, it was tall. It had that like top hat shape to it.
Okay, he still has his wheel. He still has a 16X.
Okay.
Yo, you threw me for a loop, dude. I thought you sold your 16X. I don't even know you without the 16X. Oh, he wanted a brand new one so it can last forever. I get that. I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's a
Um,
good wheel.
yeah. Yours is beat up because you put it through the paces. You know, letting people learn on it. Yep. And you do everything on that wheel, backwards at 90 miles an hour. Yeah. Let me see. Gave my 16X to a friend 3 years ago, and he's still using it. I put
Look at that.
28,000 kilometers on it before I gave it away.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot. That's Dale. Yeah, definitely a great wheel. Um, Big Boy said, Cobra, what do you think of King Song revisiting the S18 and putting out the F18? I
Oh
like the
boy.
sound of the F18, but I don't know how I feel about King Song's wheels right now. I haven't ridden any of the new ones yet. Um, I rode the S16 was it, and what was the other one? S18, not S18. What was the other one?
S22,
No,
S20,
22.
S20.
The 22. I didn't. I was. It turned out not to like. Um,
Pro, 22 Pro.
the new one that they had the music and shit on. There was a 19 or
S19.
19.
S19?
Yeah, yeah.
How
That
was
one
that?
that was okay. It was
All right.
okay. I liked the music and stuff, but I felt the ride was okay. I felt
Hmm.
the wheel was a little undersized. Like,
It looked narrow.
yeah, for me it
I mean,
felt
like,
small.
yeah,
Yeah, it felt small.
that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I think the issue that I have with King Song, it's like I don't know who does their marketing because it was like the F22. It's like no one really has that wheel. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? Few people wrote it. Ordered people haven't got their orders yet, and then you're gonna drop the F18.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then the other thing is on paper. Now I'm not a speed demon, but on paper, the F22 was like, man, this thing's gonna fly, and they're getting
Mhm.
beeps at like 40, 45 miles an hour. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. The way they're marketing, man, it's like the F18 is gonna kill the F22 even
Mhm.
before it takes flight.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're doing.
Which is still, but that's a big gold move. That's a big gold ish move. You
Hmm.
know, they don't normally do that, but I guess maybe they're taking their cues from Big Ode now because even though they kill their own wheels like that, they still sell a lot of wheels. So I don't know. Um,
And it's not cheap.
no,
That
no,
and that's before the tariffs. That thing wasn't cheap.
no. That's my problem is I don't think I think they've been out of the game enough that they haven't proved themselves right now, and I think they need to prove themselves in order to get that kind of pay from
Yeah.
me. You know, yeah, Marty, you're right. He said, "I know how much you love the Monster Pro. I still love that wheel, but if you ever stand on one of those now, it feels like your feet are scraping the ground." You're right. You're right. He's not lying because I did get on one and I was like, "Shit, this wheel felt like it was super high before." But with all these
Isn't that
suspension
something though?
wheels and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, you when you go back to revisit the older wheels, you remember. You're like, hmm.
Things that
Yep.
make you go,
Hmm. Nick said, I think that's a good move for King Song, in my opinion. They fell off the map there for a while, but F22, F18 seemed like a good direction for them. You might be right, Nick.
I hope so. I'm
Once
rooting
I
for
get
him.
on them, then I'll know. Yeah. He said he wasn't a fan of the S22 either.
Yeah, dude. They after the whole debacle with the freaking S20, and dude, I said this on the last stream, and I'll say it again. Stride saved a lot of people because no, think about it. Because I was talking to Stride, and I said, "Yo,"
Yep.
I said, "Dude, the way you ride and torque a wheel," I said, "There's no way that
Yep.
S22 is going to hold up," because I would turn up the volume and I would listen to people ride, listen, and you would hear that motor just like, just I'm like
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
stuff is struggling, and
Yeah, you could
yeah,
feel it. You could feel it. When I test rode it in New York, I was like, mm, And it's what's crazy is
I'm sorry, dude.
I went to New York and I was super into it. I was so on it. I was like, this S22 looks amazing. I can't wait to ride it. I'm definitely getting one. I rode it and I was like,
Yeah, yeah. It was different. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, it was a little bit too wide to me. It's like it was you had to ride it bow legged.
yeah. And
It was very wide.
it was wide, but it was the underwhelming power that kind of threw me. I was like, I thought it was gonna be more powerful and feel stronger.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. It was yeah. Kind of sad, but that's he hit that thing. It was like flame on. That was it. Man. Johnny Storm,
Johnny
baby.
Storm, flame on.
Right. Oh
Yo, you
man.
stupid. You ain't even right. You ain't even right. But hey, you ain't wrong either.
Yeah. Hey, he saved a lot of people, man.
So Nick said, "Isn't the F-18 much smaller than the F-22?" I believe so. I figured the F-18 was an ode to the S-18 for people who like small wheels and jumping. Yeah, I felt the same way. But I need to see people on it and jumping
Mm-hmm.
on it, because just like the S-22 let us down, that had to be the worst launch in history.
Yeah, dude.
Well, what was you talked about it last night on your stream, brother. Leaperchem, their other one,
Oh, the
that
Abrams.
the Abrams, the
The
Abrams
Abrams.
and the
Oh,
S-22 go
don't
down
forget
in
the hero.
flames.
That's yeah, dude, the hero.
Okay, there's three.
And I like that, but it was like when that wheel
Mm-mm.
came out, dude, that thing was $4,000. Remember that way
Yeah,
back when?
I didn't like the hero
And
either.
that messed it up. People were like $4,000.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like
I went to what is it? I went to Rhode Island with George and rode George's when he had it, and I was like, mm, no, no, it's
not
not
no
for me.
$4,000, dude. Them things are still selling for like $2,600.
Yeah, not to me, they
Yeah, dude. It was well built, but it was I don't know, man.
yeah,
That
it's,
was way too much.
yeah. So are you talking about the S-22? Yeah, he said the suspension rollers. Yep, that was another problem. Underwhelming power, definitely. Constant need for maintenance, lots of cutouts, blown boards, slipping motors.
Yeah, the gators.
S-22 was a dud with a
Yeah,
capital D. Yeah.
that's
Mm-mm.
that's why I was hoping. Like when they did that, I was like, dude, why didn't they just do like an upgrade to the S18?
Mm-hmm.
Keep what the riders liked, fix the stuff that you had a little bit of issue with, and they just redesigned the whole thing, man.
But I thought that's what they were trying to do. You know, it seemed when it first was hitting that that's exactly what it was. They upgraded, and then do you remember their launch video? Man,
With the bird,
that was the best video that we had seen. I was like, "What?" They
yeah,
had my mind blown.
yeah, I think that everyone's mind blown.
Yeah,
I was like, man, it looks like a sport bike.
yeah, I was all in. I was like, "Yes, this is it." Psych. Yo,
Hit you with the
yo.
flim flam, yeah, dude.
They got me. They got me. It came out and I was like,
Oh my goodness,
I was
that's
like,
funny.
no. Oh wait, did I do this one?
Let's
No,
go.
no, wait, hold on.
Hell no. Nope. Nah. Not happening.
Facts. Facts. I
You
was
want
with you that day too. I
yeah.
went to that New York demo. I remember I
Yo.
was writing to the person on the bike.
Yep, yep.
He's like, "No, vegan, no, no." I'm like, not that way.
Don't you
Oh, man.
yeah, if they ask me right now, I got a free S22 for you. I'll be like, no, no, no.
Hell no. Nope. Nah. Not happening.
Ah, dude.
But the Panther looks really good. I honestly would take a Panther to replace my Monster Pro, even
Mm-hmm.
though right now the Sherman L is doing that for me. But I would take a, especially with the lights that it has on it, and how it felt to me when I rode it in China. And to me, ride feel is everything, everything. And I rode the Panther. I loved riding the Panther. So I would get one of those if it wasn't 12,000.
Yeah, dude, that's up there. Well, speaking of the price, and this was I was watching Marty's video, great video, Marty, by the way, on the V9. I think the V9 is probably one of the best values you can get right now, man, for
That
a grab and
hey,
go wheel.
that's that grab and go. Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, it is a great value because it's cheap. But you got to know what it is.
Yeah, you got to know what you're
yeah,
getting into.
very
It's not some
underpowered.
speed
It's
demon wheel. No.
No, it's legitimately a right around the neighborhood wheel. Um, I look at it like an A2. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
you're not going very fast on it. You know, I think I got my A2 to beep at 28. I was like, I thought it went faster than that, but
Yeah, I don't even know. Can a V9 even? Well, they say top speed 28. I don't even know if I'd feel safe going 28. Maybe
mm-mm.
low 20s, 22, 23 around there. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Well, Marty's saying something. What up? You guys know that the designer of the S22 is the chief designer for NOS. that
Well,
that
that arrow looks
explains
good
why
though.
they look that way. Because NOSFET
That arrow does
wheels,
look good.
they look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I haven't ridden one. Marty, did you have the NOSFET yet? I don't remember if you had the
The
not the
Apex.
the
Did he ride the
Apex.
Apex?
Yeah, I thought you had the Apex, right?
He did. I think.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He rode.
yeah,
He
yeah. I
rode the
thought you
Apex.
did.
Yeah.
How did you feel about it? Because I know there was an issue. Well, Roger broke part of it, but they
Oh, the little
fixed it.
suspension teeth, and
Yeah,
they were messing with the suspension in the back.
yeah. They were
Yes.
gonna they were gonna upgrade it anyway. They knew there was a problem with it, so they were ready to do it. And then Roger broke it. So, how did you really feel about the Apex, and what do you think about the upcoming Arrow, Marty? Let us know.
Missed the Apex demo day in New York too, man.
Yeah, I wanted
I,
I wanted to go to that.
I missed
But
it.
yeah, I didn't even know when it was. So.
I missed it. Yeah, I was a day late and $1 short. I
Hmm.
was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. You know. I haven't um really, excuse me, gone into it, but I'm changing up. That's a quick note. I'm changing up the um charity for this year because last year it was the American Childhood Cancer Organization for the last couple
Hmm.
years. Now it's going to be the Sumaira Foundation.
Okay.
Because yeah, my daughter was diagnosed with a rare disease, an autoimmune disease, and we've been dealing with that. And this foundation is top of top of the charts when it comes to helping research and stuff for the disease. It's called NMOSD. It's like MS. Um, my daughter lost partial sight in one of her eyes, and she has lesions on her brain and a whole bunch that I'm not going to talk about too much because I'll start crying right now. But this is the new foundation, so I'm really hoping that everybody comes to the rally this year, and even if you don't make it, buy raffle tickets. You know, if you want to support, send money, whatever, because I'm definitely making a good donation to the charity this year, in honor of my daughter. Let's see.
Prayers go out to your daughter, brother.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
that, brother.
Yeah, I'll be
I,
at the race, man.
yeah, yeah. I know you're gonna be trying to make it happen with that new wheel.
Oh my goodness, I got it, dude. I'm gonna get ready. I think this will be the most I think I've ever been ready for one of your races. I think this year.
um, electric unicycles lose like he learned a lot from the S22. Oh, looks like it looks like he learned a lot from. Listen, the S22 release, I think everybody learned a lot. You know,
Yeah.
um, um, thanks for the prayers, Nick. I appreciate you, brother. Um, it is definitely tough to see your children in a position that you can't really help them out of.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really humbling um, when you feel strong. Something like this comes along and lets you know that you're not as strong as you thought you were, and you don't have control as much as you thought you did.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Tough.
yeah. But I'm staying positive. I'm still me. We still doing our thing. You know, I drive her to Boston a lot for treatments and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, I want to the girl who started the foundation 12 years ago. She had the disease, and she's been like head of research. They've come out with a lot of new meds and stuff.
Right.
She tours the world. She's like a superstar. Um, she was gonna be an actress, and then she got hit with the disease. So she's been,
Mm-hmm.
fighting for cures and stuff. So,
Okay.
um, Marty jumped. I'm going to get an Arrow to review. Looking forward to it more than the Apex. Yeah, I like the look of the Arrow a lot more than the Apex.
Yeah, it seems to be has more style to it, more a
Yeah,
little more flair.
it looks more like a S22.
More flair. Question though, now is it a 16? I know they're saying 14, but
It's
I'm
a
talking
16
like
inch
from
wheel.
edge to edge. It's a 16 though, right?
Yeah,
It's just
it's like a
yeah, okay.
16-inch wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Arrow looks like it was designed for Batman himself.
Mhm.
It
It
does.
does. It really, really does look
Yo,
like
Marty, you better wear your cape.
oh that would be epic. That would be epic. He got to do the voice too. Oh yeah.
Yo, I can see Marty now. I am Batman. With the cape and the scorpion helmet
Oh dude.
and the
Freaking
arrow. Dun 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 dun
play the
dun.
music.
Yo.
Where is it?
Where?
Right? Where the
Uh,
cave? Where the cave?
oh, Marty, that you got to. Yo, don't wear the cape.
What?
Yo.
Now you gotta wear the cape.
No, I'm saying that's what Dale put up. He said,
Yeah, I
"Don't wear
see.
the."
Yes,
He's got to.
okay.
He's got to. Marty, if you don't do an Arrow video wearing all black with the cape,
Dude,
come on, man.
do it for old time's sake, man.
That's right. We all want to see it. We all want to
Wow,
see
yeah.
it. There's so much potential for the video. Definitely, Nick. Um, he could do a whole Batman segment.
Good. Good.
Yo, Nick, let's go down. Me and you, we'll hook them up. We'll be all in on the video. Production will be through the roof. The biggest production EUC video yet.
Oh, you man, get Mickey to
Yeah,
shoot the
Mickey.
video.
Yeah, Mickey. Yo, that's so funny. He said, "Let's just hope it's not the first time they see an EUC if someone sees you wearing it. They think we're a bunch of weirdos. We are a bunch of weirdos."
Wait,
Yo,
I accepted already, man.
yo.
I accepted that a long time ago.
Yo, you have to lean in on that. Let's go. For real. You know it, man. That's for real.
Yeah, I think we're cool, but some people look at us like, "What? What are you doing?"
Yeah, they do. And do I care?
I
Nope.
don't care. Don't
Nope. Yo, but
don't care.
there's a lot more people that look at us and go, "Damn, I wish I could be doing that."
Yep.
So I'll lean into that.
Facts.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hey, what's the coolest thing you've done? to pass the time when you can't ride?
Oh, the core
EUC related. Because
EUC related. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you mine. I rode my wheel on a treadmill.
Really? Dude, how did that go and how did it end? Please don't tell me come flying off
I
the back.
rode my wheel on a treadmill.
Dude, I
Remember
can't
when you
top
had
that.
to ride it for a certain 10 miles before you could
Oh,
unlock
you
it?
had to get the
I got on a
what?
treadmill because I couldn't go outside.
Dude, you
And
should have recorded that. I
I
can't top that.
I did like a little clip of it. Yeah, I don't know if I posted it. But yeah.
I can't. Dude, I can't top that.
Yo.
I have nothing to say. That's checkmate right there, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't.
Marty said the cape is a go.
Yes, sir. Can't wait, Marty.
Yeah, you got to do it, Marty. And then, look, not just the cape, because you got the scorpion helmet too, and we gotta hear at least one. I am Batman. Or wait, I am Wheelman.
Oh, dude, that would be epic. I need to send him a Batman t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh my God. He said if you're
Fact.
going to wear a cape, at least ride the E20 at the same time and go for full retard.
Did you ride the E20?
I did.
You rode?
I did.
How does it feel?
It's weird. It's
Because
weird.
you used to one tire, that's why.
Yeah, if you're a rider already, it's weird. It is.
It seems like it would throw me off. I don't know.
The turning does. Because when you go to turn, it switches to one wheel. And then you got to switch back and up on one wheel. It's weird.
I
But
gotcha.
it's a lot of fun for new people
Mhm.
because they can just balance. It's just you just
Right,
step on it.
right.
So it's definitely something for learning. But yeah, it's not the way. Not for us.
Nah, dude. I wouldn't. Not for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I rode Linda, she had it, and then Andrew bought it from her for his kids.
Okay, I can see it being a good kid
Yeah.
wheel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's exactly what when he bought it, I was like, perfect. And he actually got his kids to ride. So
Nice.
Okay, Nick said, I can see it now. Marty walking outside of the day of delivery, screaming, "Where is it?"
Right?
As he waits for FedEx to arrive.
Oh my goodness, man. Dude, this is hilarious. Marty, we got high hopes, man. Don't let us down.
He said probably what disturbs me the most by pedestrian responses is when they laugh. Yeah, I know. I probably could see just doing it, doing the video. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't just go for a long ride with it, but I would definitely do a whole video shoot with a plaque and a theme and a whole thing. Yeah.
Dude, I would do that in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Not what's this about not being Oh, shut up, Marty. Don't even go cuz I know where you're going. We can't ride in our shitty weather and I know you can ride all the time. Whatever. We can't. Today it was 32 degrees, windy as hell. Wind had a wind advisory or warning and shit.
And I give New York riders, I give them credit. All them dudes are just troopers, man. Jersey riders, but I'm like, man, I just don't want to deal the wind, 40, 50 mile an hour winds and stuff. I don't want to deal with that, man.
I could do it. I got the gear, but the way my body is working, I'm just like, nah. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Oh my goodness. Don't tuck your shirt in your drawers, man.
What he said?
He said, just keep your undies on
Yo,
the
he's so
inside.
stupid.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, Mike said they're not laughing, Marty. They're happy because they see the superhero. Yeah. Well, whatever the case may be. Um, so shop. What are we deal? What are we doing? Because the guys in the chat, you guys haven't let us know. What do you? Well, Marty, you don't count. People that live in nice places that they can ride all the time, you don't get to comment. But the rest of us that live in places where there's crappy weather, what are your other hobbies or things that you do to pass the time?
Oh, dude, I'm a gamer, though, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
game a lot.
that's the other thing. Me and Sensei both game.
I'm
You
a gamer.
know, I love different stuff. I don't stick to one thing. I float. So
Dude,
right
I'm
now,
a shooter.
right now I'm on my PS5. I'm on that Black Myth Wukong
Okay?
martial arts. Yo, his staff. He's like da 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 da. Bang! Yo,
Nice.
the fighting is off the
Bah!
hook. Yo, there's 81 bosses to beat in that
Really?
game.
That's a lot.
Unbelievable.
That's a lot of fighting
Yeah.
right there, though.
And then on Xbox, there's like several that I'm playing. As a matter of fact, I think Outlaw, Survivor. There's just so many. There's so many.
I was
I
a big
down.
I was a big Call of Duty player for years. I mean, really, really good at it. Dude, I think at one point I could have went pro, seriously.
Nice.
Then there's just the cheating got so bad. So now I switched over to like Fortnite no build. That seems to be holding me over until something else
Yeah.
comes out. But yeah, I game every day. If I'm not gaming, I'm making videos or I'm riding. So it's like game, watch the videos, you know. Yeah. Gaming, riding, and videos.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's the stuff we have to deal with. But right now, let me see if I can reach it. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Right now, this thing has got me locked.
Oh my goodness, dude, the
Oh,
VR.
buddy. The VR. Oh
Dude,
my
that
God. Yo. I I like it because you can play all kinds of stuff. There's shooters in there. There's all kinds of stuff, but there's simple stuff too.
mhm.
Like me and another retired dude were playing cornhole.
What? I
Yeah,
like that game.
and we were
That game
playing
is fun,
cornhole,
dude.
and in virtual reality, we're standing next to each other.
That's crazy.
You know, and he don't live near me, anywhere near me, but
Isn't that's crazy?
it's
I mean, in a
wild.
good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we had a good conversation, and we played cornhole for an hour, and I was like, and then we were gonna switch to darts, but he had to go. I was like, all right. So then I switched to
Well,
miniature golf.
I like mini golf.
Yeah, there's a miniature golf game that is like gets mad like credit like by all gamers.
Uh-oh.
And so
Did you see that?
no, not yet. Where we at?
Marty says, has Sensei been to California? I have a will for you. Marty,
Mm,
I will
oh,
make it to California this
oh.
year. I
What,
I
Marty?
promise I'm coming.
What you gonna give him, Mart? You gonna give him the
I'm
Sherman?
coming, dude. I'm coming, dude. And like I said,
That's what he
I
told
think I
me.
talked to, I don't know if I talked to you, but I talked with Roger about that before, but I'm definitely coming this year. I will make my way to California. I will make my way out there.
Well,
So I'm looking forward to it.
let me know when you're going. I'll go with you.
Oh, dude, that would be epic, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that would be epic, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got a ton of vacation time, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude. I mean, I watch all his videos, and it's just like the scenery. It's one thing it's always like one thing to see it on the video, but I know when you get there, man, it's just going to be beautiful. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. When I went and they took me to Mount Baldy. Marty, that's still one of my lifetime favorite rides. Like legit, it's one of those things you have to do before life ends. It's just
I'm gonna do
that
that.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like I said, I watch all. Like I always tell people, I watch. And I say this so much. People are like, "Oh, will you stop saying it?" I watch so many videos, but I watch on my Xbox. You can't comment on your Xbox. You know what I mean? There's no way
Mm-mm.
to make a comment, and then have my phone open and all that type of stuff. But I watch and like the videos. I watch everything, dude. I watch a ton of content.
Mm-hmm.
Will Brady is in the house.
Yeah. Oh, Willie Brady. What's up, Willie Brady? Yo, my man. Yeah, Seth said when it rained, we played games inside at Amp One. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I wish there was a indoor place here that I could do that. I actually thought of trying to rent a warehouse to do it inside miniature games, and
That would be fun.
it would be. And I think I still might do that if I could find a good place to rent.
That would be real fun.
They need to make Electric Unicycle game kind of a superhero game. I'll be playing it all day. Yeah, I haven't really seen a superhero any kind of game yet that really has a EUC in it.
Marvel Rivals,
Marvel
Rivals.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Dude, that game is fun, dude.
Yeah,
man, you can be everyone from Wolverine to Punisher, Namor. I mean, the gauntlet is crazy of characters. That game is fun. Doctor Strange. Yeah, that game. Yeah, you got to give that one a shot. And it's free too.
I'm definitely gonna do that. What the hell is that? Cheap viewers? Oh Lord, spammer.
Yeah, give me the M10 Mini. Thank you.
Yeah. Star Trooper mask.
Full sended, baby, on a Mini.
Yeah, you could do it.
People was like, yo, Sensei, you ever cut a wheel up? I was like, yep, first time I cut a wheel, I was at your rally, dude.
I remember the scorpion move.
Dude. Feet hit the back of my head. Bang.
Yo, that was crazy.
Showtime was laughing. All I heard was beep, beep, beep. And look back, it's a big old cloud of dust.
She still talks about that.
Oh, dude. I'm surprised it didn't break my freaking back, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy. The M10 Mini. Yo.
Marty's funny.
I told Marty when he was on the stream, I was like, Marty, I want to come out there. Like, can I use one of your wheels? He's like,
He got about 30 wheels, man.
He's like, I don't know, because I think that's after the Monster Pro had cut out on me. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, come on, Marty, you got a bunch of wheels. He's
dude,
like,
he got a valet service of wheels.
He's like, you could use the Max. I said, that don't got no suspension. He's like, well, I don't know. Roger.
What did you use when you got out there?
Roger let me use his Commander Pro.
Okay.
Yeah. And that that wheel was charged. I burnt the entire battery out. Like we rode. And we were coming down Mount Baldy at the end. Yo, it was 3% battery. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Did you get any good regen coming down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
You get a little bit of that. But, yeah, it was something else. And I couldn't believe that I had that much, I was like, ooh, this is crazy. Like, I really burnt this whole battery.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a whole different way of riding out there, though. I'm so used to suburban riding, like my 13, 20-mile rides, 25-mile rides. But, I mean, that place is so wide open, dude.
Huge. And it is a different type of riding because it was windy the day we were up there. And when you're riding on those big sweeping curves and you come around, and as you come around, the wind goes, whoosh, I was like, oh, shit. Yo.
Yep.
I caught a mad wobble.
Yeah, that's scary, dude.
I took the corner too wide. And when I was trying to bring it back in, and I caught a wobble, and then I'm trying to fix the wobble, control it under the wind, and I'm on a curb on a cliff. Yo, the wheel came so close to the edge.
Oh, damn.
I was scared shitless.
Yeah, riding in the wind is tricky sometimes, man.
I thought I was
I can
going
do it.
over.
Yeah, I can do it, but it's just like it just does not make for a fun time.
No.
Yeah, it's like
And
you have to ride and lean in one way to keep the wheel going straight,
yeah. He
and I
gave
don't
me
seat ride that much, so it's like standing up.
well, that's the reason why well, number one, Marty gave us some words of caution. So I appreciate you, Marty. He was telling us, hey, be careful of those blind corners and it's windy up here. So and he was right. It caught me just right. Luckily I was able to recoup, but I almost went over the cliff. Um
Wow.
and the other thing is that's what I'm saying about you. You got some long legs. I'm surprised you
Right.
don't get a bigger wheel so it's
But
easier
you
for you
know,
to sit on.
facts. But this is the crazy part. I think from the videos, I'm not the tallest dude, but I don't think people realize I'm tall as I am
No,
until
they
they
don't.
see me. Like, damn, they
No, they
don't. They
don't.
don't realize
Nope.
I
And
got legs like a freaking giraffe.
you do. I was like, damn, he got some long ass legs.
Shit, the
So
top of my ass sits on my shoulders. I can put my wallet in my pocket like this, dude. That's my back pocket, dude. Yeah, man. I got some long freaking legs, dude.
but that's why I was surprised when you like coming with the Tesla, the RS. I'm
RS.
like, these are all some short ass
They are,
wheels.
dude. They're
Why
short
does he
wheels.
not ride
I
a
don't
bigger,
know, man.
taller wheel?
I don't know. I did. I like the Blitz. I like the
Yes.
Blitz.
Yes. See,
I like the
that's
Blitz.
the
I really
style
like the
that's for
Blitz.
you. The Blitz, the ET Max, I think would be great for you because you're so
I did
tall.
like the Max. It was a little heavy though for me. I like the
Yeah,
Max. It
it's
was
heavy.
it,
It's
it,
heavy.
it got some weight to it.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, the EX20 is heavy,
it is.
but it's not that tall though, dude. It
No,
really isn't that tall. It's like a low profile wheel. It's not much taller than the darn T4, believe it or not.
that's crazy.
It's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not much taller than a
but
T4.
I
It's just big.
I
It's thick.
I didn't like that wheel. I didn't like that
It's
wheel.
it's like a stripped down EX30.
Mm-hmm. It
It's
seemed
that's
like
what it is. It's a stripped down EX30. But the thing, when I say it's overbuilt, the thing is, because I had Paul Stallone worked on the wheel. He changed the tire.
mm-hmm.
He was like, "Man, I didn't realize it was built like this." It's like, yeah, it's thick.
It is. It is. I just for whatever reason, the way that that wheel turns and behaves, and I know you can change it, the software and stuff. I just didn't like it. I
Right, right.
never.
I put a street tire on it.
Yeah.
That's helped it out a lot.
Oh,
Putting a
I'm
street
sure
tire.
that would have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked. Yeah, because you were Go George Goes one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I remember that.
And I
Yep,
was
I
like,
remember that.
that
I
was
remember
another
that.
wheel that I was like, not getting that one.
Dude, I got a killer deal on that wheel though.
Yeah, I know, and you
I
can't
got a
help it.
killer deal on a battery for days.
Yeah.
I've never gone through that battery yet, ever.
So Marty says his current loaner wheel is a Commander Pro. Sure, now Marty.
That's good enough for me,
Yeah,
Marty.
you didn't have one for me.
That's good enough for me.
I ride into Santa Ana winds here in Mexico. It's windy desert type city. Yeah, stomping ground doesn't compare to Oakland, California, where I'm from. Okay, yeah, so you used to the wind.
Hmm I got strong ankles. Oh my goodness, that's funny, Mikey. That's funny. That is so
Uh,
freaking funny. Yeah, I
I
don't
ride
know why
into.
I like those little wheels like that.
I don't know
I call
why.
them like hatchback. I call them the hatchbacks of the wheels, like the
That makes sense.
Volkswagen R's and Golfs.
Yep, that makes sense. I can see
Yeah,
that. I just don't see why you, with such long legs and height, like those little. And but part of it's because you don't sit. But
I,
if you had a blitz, you'd sit.
I'd sit. Well, dude, look at my car. Take a look at it. I got a little coupe. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is.
It's crazy. I couldn't drive that. Now, I wanted an electric car, and I kept having second thoughts about Teslas because I felt there's just not enough room for me. And Then I ended up with the Kia EV9 full size SUV. I'm like, yep.
Dude, that's next on the menu is an EV
Yeah,
car.
I love it.
I just got to find the right one.
Roger.
Dude, I like the IQ5. I love that friggin' Hyundai IQ5.
It's
Dude,
another small one. You love
yeah,
small cars.
yeah, I
too?
like that thing. Well, it's a crossover. Though.
Crossover. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that little thing, dude. Quick too. I think I'd go to jail in that car.
Well, all the electrics are just ridiculous.
Yeah, that thing is
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You'll love it. And then you will never want to go back.
Right?
Yeah. Never want to go back. That's how you're gonna feel when you get that Lynx. Yo, that Lynx.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's crazy. You know, I was sitting on it without a seat. And I was like, this wheel's too small. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sit on it. I was sitting on it without a seat, comfortable as hell.
What? Okay.
I was like, damn, I didn't even get a seat yet, but this thing is comfortable. I can rock this. Yeah.
Okay. You guys get me all hyped up.
Yo, I'm telling you, because of what you like, you always get them smaller wheels. I'm like, because at first I was like, why didn't he get the Sherman L? Why would he get the Lynx? But you like smaller wheels, so it's smaller of the two.
Dude, I came close to ordering a Rocket.
Nah.
Dude, I did.
Nah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I came close to getting a Rocket, dude.
Nah. Oh, I'm glad you did.
I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm glad you did.
I came close to ordering a Rocket, but
he said, "How tall are you?"
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, but he's 6'1", all legs, Marty.
All legs, dude.
Yo, all legs. When he stands there, you're like,
my torso's like this long, dude. And then my arms are super long too. My arms hang down to my knees, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's good for fighting.
It is.
Yep. Really good.
Dude, I went and got fitted for a suit one time. The guy was like, man, you should be 7 foot tall with this freaking wingspan you got on you, man. He's like, what? He's like, it doesn't make any sense.
No, but it is what it is, man. You know, we got what we got and we deal with it, you know?
Yep.
I just don't know how you're dealing with them little ass wheels at that height. So, you know. But,
I make it work, man.
Yeah.
I make it work.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you with that Lynx. I think you are literally going to lose your mind.
Damn, that means I might have a yard sale.
Yo, listen.
Sell off the other ones.
No other wheel is going to matter to you. Like, legitimately, you're going to, be like, did I even have any wheels before this?
Mike, you busted my balls tonight.
Okay, Mike. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. He's a trip. He's funny.
You get them all.
I feel the love tonight.
Sensei Vegan.
In the house. Dude, I do have a question though. So,
what's up?
Are you for your rally? Is it going to be 2 days of racing, or how's it going to go?
So the rally is 1 day of racing. The first day is Friday. We're gonna, you come in. People who are camping, you could come in. A lot of people, after work, they're gonna come there, set up their camp and stuff, and we're gonna go to dinner, go for a night ride, go to dinner and stuff. But that's set up, and then there's a one race day Saturday. And yeah, we did it this way this year because that's what Rick keeps telling me. Dude, just do it all on one day because you can get these races back to back to back and knock them out. It'll be an exciting day of racing. And I'm like, okay, Rick, okay.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah. He's been organizing races his whole life. So I'm like, I was tired of fighting with him. I was like, all right, man, we're going to do it your way.
Oh, shout out to Rick. I got the wick.
Yeah. Rick from the Wick. The Wick 338, Southwick, Massachusetts. Come to the Wheel Life Rally.
Yeah, I took 2 days off before that, so I took off Thursday and
Oh,
Friday.
good, good.
Yeah. Then I had Saturday, Sunday off. Yeah, I
Perfect.
took the Monday off too, I think.
Yo, so what you gonna do? Are you gonna
I'm coming
do?
up.
Are
I'm
you gonna
coming
do?
up.
You gonna do an Airbnb? You gonna? Are
I'll
you? You know
I'm
how you
probably
gonna do
just
it?
I'll figure it out. Either
Like,
camp or do an Airbnb
yeah, well,
or
that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna camp? I don't know if you got
might
the
just
camping set up.
dude,
'Cause
I'll figure out something.
yeah,
I'm a
some people
country
got a
boy.
real good camping setup,
Dude,
like Nico. Yo,
dude, I
Nico's
looked
camping
last year.
setup
I
is
was like,
crazy.
dude, they had furniture in that thing. I guess like, what the heck is that?
Here's a
They
shower,
charging. I was
outdoor
like, they
shower.
taking reservations, bro.
Yo, that was the dopest setup
That was crazy.
I have ever seen
Yeah.
for camping. That wasn't an actual camper. You
Yeah,
know?
that was laid out. I saw that, dude. I was like, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And they
But
and they're
I'll do something.
and they're so young. I can't believe they did that. And they're at the time they were 17 and 18,
Yeah,
and now they're 18 and 19, and I'm like, they're just but they travel all over. They do a lot of
they
a lot of
know.
things.
They know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Nico. Shouts out to Ash. Um, two great people. Great young people. You don't always meet young people that
Lord,
you really want to hang with. They're pretty cool.
they
You
are.
know.
I'm laughing at Marty. Gotta run, guys. Been fun. Keep enjoying the sun. Thanks, Marty. It's gonna be a nice sunny 32 degrees
Yo,
tomorrow.
Marty, you ain't right. You ain't right. You ain't look. That's messed up. Yo, can we borrow some of that weather, please?
Oh,
Please
I'm,
send some this way.
dude, I go out to the ride. I might not come back.
Yeah, man. You gonna lose your mind.
Looking forward to that though.
I do want to wait a little while because I'm hoping that Dawn heals up, and I
I
can ride
thought
with
about
Dawn
that.
again. Because
Yeah, maybe we'll push it back and
yeah,
push it back a little bit, but I'll
Dawn
definitely
is
make a
really good people. And shouts out to Dawn,
big
Dawn
shout out.
Champion. Keep those positive thoughts and prayers
Yep.
going for Dawn Champion. Let me give her one time. She is an amazing person. I really love Dawn, and I'm really saddened by what she's going through.
Yeah.
I am happy that she's back on the mend.
She's on the
And
road to recovery.
yeah, and we're actually able to communicate with her. Well, she's able to communicate with us.
Right.
It's one way right now, but you know. But hey, Marty, thanks again for showing up, brother. We appreciate you. Shouts out to Marty.
Always a pleasure, Marty.
Nice to have the
Big
Godfather
fan
in
of
here.
Marty, man. I always say that. I'm a big fan of Marty.
Big fan.
Marty puts
Big
up,
fan.
yeah.
He said it's gonna be 80 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you get a thunderstorm.
I'm telling you, dude. Freaking ride into a hailstorm.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan's asking, why did you hesitate buying the rocket? I think it's too small.
I think that the thing, it's just, I think the price
Mm-hmm.
for what you're getting, even though it's 168 volt, that stuff, to me, it's a small wheel, shouldn't cost that much. I mean,
Nope.
that thing's what now, $2,500. It was like 23 or yeah. I was just like, it's too much.
And the links is already proven.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, I don't think you could have made a better choice.
Right. Oh, I couldn't dude, I couldn't pass it up.
Mm-hmm.
I could not pass, dude. I got a heck of a, I could not pass this up.
Yeah.
I'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
Do you would personally ride down, knock on the door, and just chin check me, dude? Because you go, why didn't you get it?
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. Now,
gotta-
is it new or you bought it off someone?
I bought it off someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is
But
it already set up with pads?
It's
and
all
everything?
packed, ready to go. I just gotta make the final, last arrangements. I'm trying to time it down to where the weather, so it'll definitely be here within the next like week and a half or so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Are you close to Declan? I know he's in
Declan's
Jersey.
what in DC, right?
No,
Is he?
he's in Jersey, but he's like on the other side of Jersey, near DC, I guess.
Oh, he must be. Yeah, he's on the other side then, because I'm
Hmm.
I'm like only 13 miles outside of New York City, dude. I'm like
Right,
15
you're
minutes.
close. Yeah.
I'm very, very close to New York.
He's not.
Yeah, because I always, like I said, I always thought he was in DC for some reason.
Well, I've seen him in DC, and I thought he was
Mhm.
there too, but I guess he's just close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's like 6 hours from me or something, 5.5, 6. Oh, Ryan said he's 6'5", 235, and he rides a Lynx.
Oh, he's a tall dude.
Yeah, yeah,
235. Yeah, yeah. So if Ryan can Ryan, you ride it. How do you feel riding it seated?
yeah,
'Cause my biggest problem with me, like trying to ride seat on, I always say my feet feel like a kangaroo. You know, kangaroo's
yeah.
feet are jammed on. That's how I feel like. I'm like, dude, that don't feel too good.
Nah, you're gonna love it, man. Um, and oh, he's near
Gold,
Gold Dog in New
gold
Jersey.
dog.
I don't know
Brady,
where he's at.
where's the gold dog, dude? I never
I
even
don't know
heard of
where he's
gold dog.
Johnny Gold. I don't know where he's at.
Johnny Gold. I have to look
Yeah,
that up.
yeah. I don't know where he's at either.
Cause
But
I'm in like North Bergen, North Arlington
yeah,
area.
yeah. You're doable. It's doable to make that trip to you. It's not hard at all. But I think he's a good hour and a half, 2 hours further or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. If you get the what EUC, those people that make the all those upgrades to wheels, they make seats, the leather seats that they stitch in
P
different colors and stuff.
PV is it PV? Not PV connection. No.
No, it's EUC something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you got one of their seats that they made for the Lynx,
I think Wilson got a seat made off of them. I think Wilson.
yo,
Yeah, I think I heard
I
those seats
think
are laid out.
I think I'm gonna get something from them maybe for the Shermiel, because I
Oh,
need I need a nice long range seat. Even though the seat that's on it is decent, I want a good
okay.
one.
I
Yeah,
gotta, I gotta. I think he has a link in his videos for that. I gotta look that up.
yeah, me too. Adventures in Gold.
Oh heck yeah,
He's in
Brady. I
Jersey.
know
Oh, okay.
Montclair. I know that.
Yep.
Yeah, Montclair. I go to the Whole Foods out there.
Uh, so
Oh, yeah, everyone love that lanes, bro.
are you near Declan then? Um, Gold. Uh, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah,
Adventures in
are you
Gold.
near
He's in Jersey.
Declan out there? Is that the city where he lives near, or are you further out? Or is he further out?
Brady
All
said
right.
Montclair area. He is in Montclair area.
Yeah.
I know some Adventures of Gold. Yeah, I go to Montclair a lot actually.
Yeah. I gotta make my way out there to Declan. I want to go out there anyway. But I gotta check on status and see how's it going with the wheel, whether he was able to fix it, and he's gonna
Oh,
fix it and sell it for me. But if he can't,
Adventures of Gold said I am Gold Dog. I thought they were talking a place called Gold Dog. I never
oh no no
heard.
no yeah.
I was
Oh,
like, I
you
never
didn't
heard of
catch
Gold
that?
Dog. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, I never heard of that. Oh, EUC Crazy. That's for the seats.
Yes,
EUC
that's it.
Crazy.
That's it. Yeah. And
Remember, is that where Shango? Remember Shango used to get those seats made? Remember Shango?
yeah. I don't
That
know.
dude
I
would
don't
come
know.
out with these seats like crocodile leather,
Yeah.
trimmed in like
They
gold and
yeah, they
stuff.
make those. Yeah.
What?
They make those. Yeah.
That
They
is nuts.
they make some dope seats. Um they they got mad props. And what did you say it was again? EUC
Crazy.
Crazy. Okay, let me see if did you find them on social or YouTube?
Nah, someone just put in the comment.
Oh, did I
Psycho.
didn't see it.
Dale put in the comment. EUC
Oh, he
Crazy.
did say EUC Crazy. Is that what he was talking? I didn't know what was talking about. I thought he was talking about just saying that we're crazy because we are. No, that's not the name of it on YouTube. So maybe on
Is
Instagram.
that
I always see
Instagram
him
maybe?
on Instagram. I always see him on Instagram with those crazy
I don't have, where's my
dope
phone?
seats.
Dude, I gotta be the worst with a phone, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna search right now. Let me see. Underground Falcon for errands. I was just about to buy a Falcon too, but since I bought these two wheels, I'm like, I can't buy another wheel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like cause like well, yeah, dude, I'm done. I'm done for a while.
You better
I
be.
might actually have to either sell one or do a wrap or just
Oh
do a
yeah,
giveaway.
on Instagram, EUC crazy.
Okay, now I'm gonna write that down.
I don't I don't think that's who I saw though, but these dudes they make some dope seats. It looks like, but I don't think those are the posts that I was seeing. But maybe it was. Let me follow them real quick because they do make some dope shit. Are they from Poland? Anybody know? I think that's where they are.
Dude, I want to get hit with no tariffs. The seat cost you about $2,000.
Well, that was the problem. Is that some of these places when you order, or maybe it was EUCU. Maybe that was the one that was from Poland.
Well, I got parts from EUCU. They make some really. That's where I got my pedal hangers and all that stuff from.
Yeah, wasn't that? Weren't they the ones?
I got my
that
shell for the RS from them.
Weren't they from
EUC,
Poland?
Russia, I think.
Oh, Russia. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
He went to China.
Uh,
Vlad, he was over in
oh,
China
that was
racing.
Vlad.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Vlad.
Yeah. He had the nice jackets with the pagoda on the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
they
really
make
cool.
some.
I hung out with him a little bit. He's really cool.
Jackets and everything. Yeah, they make
Vlad's
some.
dope.
Yeah, they make some good. Dude, when that stuff came in the mail, I was like, wait a second. It was solid, man.
Yeah, it looks like all engineering parts and stuff. It's craziness. Wow. Yeah, they got all the parts. But it wasn't them that I saw those seats.
He said, but there is also another crazy that makes stuff too.
Oh shit! This says Sherman L seats. Oh,
click,
click,
baby.
Uh-oh. Yo, hold up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Sold to the brother with the Sherman L.
With the Sherman L.
Yeah, I definitely want one of these. That seat is dope. Let me see. They probably have a whole kit for it. Let me see.
Yeah, I just gotta. I can ride seated. Can't make the transition that good.
Yeah, but you will if the more you do it. That's all it is. You know. Oh, do they have the black and green?
Oh, those are your colors too, man.
Oh shit!
I don't have a signature color, dude.
Oh, now this is a little brighter green than I like, but that's okay.
It'll work.
Okay. It'll work. Yo. Oh man, that's dope. I want that seat. Oh shit. Hold on, I'm about to send him a message.
Yeah, seat. Shoot, man. They might give you a good deal, man. You the Cobra, brother.
I need this seat. Take my money, please. No, I'm not gonna put that. Oh yes. Oh, as soon as possible, please.
I should put a cooler on it.
Yeah.
Be like Cooler Joe, baby.
Yeah. I need the whole setup though. That's what I'm looking for. Is this it? Let me see. Is this on the L? I think that's the L. It's not a Lynx. Yeah, I think this is the L. Oh, but they just have what's the name on it? The Grizzlies. That's what I have on mine too. Shout out to Grizzla. I didn't give them enough love too.
Oh, they make good stuff.
Yeah. Those are my guys too. Anyway, let me stop because I'm gonna start shopping. You know that's a problem.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna
like I said, I'm done for a while. Jackets coming, wheels coming. I actually got some stuff I have to do videos on. Like I got helmets. Got 2 kick-ass helmets. Well, one helmet I'll probably get. I'm gonna get some flack for it, but I bought it anyway.
Yeah.
Don't give me heat for this one, please, when you see it.
Oh
Well, I get
boy.
enough heat for my signature helmet
Oh, the football
or my
one.
punter's helmet. Dude, I get so much fun. But like, it's like if I don't wear it, they're like, "Where's the helmet?" Dude, I'm like,
No, 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 no,
I can see out that thing. That's why I love it, man.
Oh man, that thing looks so crazy.
That's my signature, man.
Yeah, no, whatever you feel comfortable in, as far as I'm concerned, whatever works for you, it works for you.
I mean, it's good for just cruising. Like when I know I'm picking up, if I want to ride faster, I wear my other my fly racing helmet or my what's the other thing I got in there? Fast house helmet. I can't remember who makes it.
Oh Lord, Willie Brady. He said TSG. TSG is just not enough protection. That's not
Dude,
really. I don't know. That's not DOT. I don't know what that is, but
I have a new Icon helmet. You guys haven't seen that one.
Ooh.
That one's really, really nice.
icons are dope.
I got a wicked Icon helmet. I haven't
Yeah.
shown that on camera yet.
Yeah, icons are dope. Yeah, I like those too.
Dude, I'm driving myself crazy. What the heck's the name of the Bell helmet? The Bell Fast House. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Bell. That's big name.
Oh, here's a trick. If anyone's looking for a helmet and you want to get a discount on a helmet, run through the colors before you make your purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I saved.
Excuse me.
Oh my goodness, that helmet was like 400. It's like 375. I ended up getting a helmet for like maybe just under like $200, man, because of color. It was yellow with black lettering, and it it was highly discounted. Always check the colors.
Yep. Sometimes my problem is I'm very specific. Like when I go looking for something, I know exactly what I want, and it's always the more expensive one. like,
I mean, you know what you like.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I want it in this color. Oh, good, that color is $80 more. Oh,
right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been wearing my Scorpion helmet a lot lately. I only wear it when it's cold out, like got to be real cold. And I love that helmet. So
it looks good.
Yeah, I love it. I'm like, good. I'm all in. But now I need another like warmer weather helmet. It's like, what was I wearing? Now I can't think of the name of mine. Demon, the Demon Podium. I love the Demon Podium because it's real light. But again, just like the TSG, I need one with better protection.
Dude, I tell you what. When I was in that, when I got hit, I was wearing a Bell Sanction helmet, and that thing held up. It held up, and I think that at that time I got that helmet for $80 on sale off of Amazon, and that held. It held. That was that red and gray one I used to wear all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I made a mistake. I bought a couple of cheap ones I was like, oh, it's real light. I want a light one. Nah, I wish I didn't even buy one of my. It's like a bicycle helmet, and I'm like, and it's full face, but it comes apart. You can, and I was like, nah, it wasn't the move.
You smack your dome one time, man. That's you know.
Yeah, it's what is it? I think it's DOT rated, but it's or what is bicycle helmets? They're not DOT?
They're not DOT.
No, but they have like
they have a high
I'm
level. Not sure.
There's a high level of helmet. It's really good, but it ain't motorcycle DOT, and I'm stupid for getting it. I wish I never even got it, but too late.
Yeah, I think like that Sanction helmet was for like downhill mountain biking, but it seemed to be a little more robust. Like I said, it saved my freaking head, man. So MIPS. There we
that's
go.
What it is. Yes,
thank
Willie
you,
Brady.
Thank you, Willie. Yeah.
So Willie Brady says, I got my helmet. Same reason. White was the cheapest.
It's crazy though, dude. I mean, you can save like half off the helmet because of the color.
Yeah, you definitely can.
My fly racing helmet, the same thing. It's DOT, great helmet because of the color. And I got it delivered to the door for like $120. I was like,
yeah, you have to get the color. You have to scroll through the colors because
Hmm.
sometimes you get real lucky, So it's definitely worth it. But yo, once again, brother, look, 2 hours and 21 minutes already.
Yeah, yeah, we done time, dude. Time, dude. The thing, this is so much. People don't understand, dude. I have so much, and it's not fake either. I have so much fun doing these lives and stuff,
Yeah,
dude. I
me too.
really, really do,
Me
man.
too.
It is fun.
But the thing is, this is what we needed. Like for me, it helps me with how I was feeling. I get that cooped up feeling like I can't get outside, I can't ride, and I really and mind you, remember I had my hip replaced. So
Yes,
so I've been down for the count for a
you've
minute.
been
So
down.
now that I'm up and at 'em, I'm like, "Yo, let's
Like,
go." And
chomping at the bit to go.
I can't get out. I can't get out. I'm like,
Chomping at the bit to go. Dude, when I was watching your video, I'm like, I was like, yeah, I was like, that felt like I was riding, dude. I'm like,
yeah,
damn, had the music going. I was like,
yeah. It felt so good, man. It was heaven, heaven. I'm glad
I
that we
came out the
rode
bus
that
station
day.
today. Yeah, dude, I come out the bus station today. There's this dude on a V11, and I was trying to get up to the corner to say what's up, but he was gone. He took off. Shout out to the NYC riders.
Yep. Shout out to NYC. Yeah. Every time I see a rider out and about, I try to catch up and be like,
Yeah,
"Yo," and wifey be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm giving props to the brother because
dude, you have to.
we in the family. We in the family."
Facts.
Yo, I don't know him, but he family.
It's true, man. It's like when
Yep.
the motorcycles they go by, they give each other the keep
Yeah.
two on a. I guess they give them the two on the
Two
ground, keep two
two
down.
down. Yep. Two down. Yep. I used to do that all the time, but hey, it is what it is. I'm enjoying myself. Um I I wish you had that VR over here, man, so we could get up.
Oh my goodness, dude.
You
One day,
got to
once I
get
get
one.
my spot completed here,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
will be soon.
Get
But
that there's a this is the 3S just is the newest one. It's pretty cheap and it's real good. So, let me know when you get it. Anybody else that got virtual reality, if you on the Meta Quest, hit me up. I think you can figure out what my name on there is. It might be on the screen right here. Um,
that is too fun, dude.
but
This was a good stream tonight too, man.
yeah, man. Yeah. Now I appreciate.
We gotta get you on the stream, dude. That'd be nice. Get you and Marty and everybody on the stream,
Yeah.
and we just cut the heck up, man.
Yo. Yeah. I'm with
I
it.
think that'd be fun.
I want to do them every week now, so I'll be back next week. I haven't been planning them out. I just impromptu jump in, but I want to do them every week now. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday again.
That is it. Appreciate you for inviting me on, brother.
um,
Everybody, again, thank you for having me on, Cobra. Everyone, thank you for coming in. Appreciate
mhm.
all the support from everybody. You guys kick ass. I'm telling y'all.
Yes, for real. What he said. I'm so
Yeah.
glad that you guys tuned in. I love the fact that people swing by and tune in when they can. I love the
Hmm.
fact that we have such a supportive community. I love all you guys, and I really mean it. Your support means everything. So please continue to support each other. Keep reaching out. If you need anything, you guys know. People send me questions all the time, and I'm ready to answer. You know what I mean? Anything I can do to help you, I'll be there. Um, and I know Sensei Vegan feels the same way. You know,
Anyway,
that's why I wanted to have you on. He's like you
appreciate
positive, just like me, man. We just want to do
appreciate it.
good things,
Yep.
We want to put
Facts.
good into the world. And that's what we're doing right here. So I hope you guys out there that were in the chat enjoyed it. I'm still mad at Marty for leaving us with those sun comments, but I'll get over it.
And he wanted to put me on an M10 Mini. He's like, it's the right size for you,
Yeah,
Sensei.
I can see you going real fast for a
Oh
very
my,
short period of time.
full sending, baby, down Mount Baldy.
On an M10,
Oh
get
damn.
get caught by the wind and be up in the air.
It'd be like a freaking kite just flying around.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, You guys have a good night. Sensei Vegan, thanks again, man. I appreciate you
Peace
coming
out.
through.
Got
And
it,
we'll
brother.
see you guys in the next one. Be safe out there, people. Wear your gear, but keep riding. We can't, but I know a lot of y'all can. So go ahead and get them rides in, because we can't.
I know,
Till next
dude.
time.
I'm shedding tears.
Deuces.
Later, everybody.